without further ado, why don't we get into session 23? And so, last time we left off, the party was still traversing through the mansion of the Summer Kingdom in the Feywild, where in the end they learned that the whole place was a whole sort of affected by dream sequences of a prince that was held captive in there by ice. And so they made it all the way to the end, where they freed the prince, and they helped free the prince and gain some awards. Some of the awards were a helm was a helmet of, what was it called?
Power things.
Telepathy. It was a T word, I don't remember. Helmet telepathy. I'm a DM. And then a potion of speed. And then along the way, they also gained a spell scroll, which I don't think I mentioned what it was. They gained a silver raven, a silver figurine of a raven, and lastly, they gained a deck of cards, which they just learned, fuck them over. They could just fuck them over and give them something really good. Deck of many things. The party returned to the camp of the traveling merchants, had their long rest, woke up the next morning, were sent back to the material plane, not willing to see how much time has passed. And as you all traverse back to the material plane, I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. I don't want... Wow.
Weird, it shows as a 20 on my screen. Oh, no, that was somebody else's. No, it showed as a 20 on my screen. Oh, well.
Nope, it says 7.
I guess.
I don't know if it's actually gonna roll, but we'll see.
There it is.
It worked! Okay! So,
Alright.
I've been forgetting to ask for the D&D Beyond, D20 thing for a while, because work and busy trying to help my mom with stuff. So, I think it was like last night or so that I actually, or yesterday, but it works.
Nice. Alright, so, as you guys touch back, Hugbear, not too long ago, you woke up. You woke up in the morning. You went over to Arlay to give details on your next construction project. You met up with the centaur. You were getting ready to teleport. You blinked. The centaur's not there. You're still waiting to go to the Feywild. Everyone else, you remember your journey.
So we, everybody ready to go?
Go where?
To the Feywild.
We just got back.
You guys went without me?
I was gonna like go on her like tippy toes and like feel his forehead, be like, "Do you have a fever? Yeah, you feeling okay, bud?"
Did you bump your head on the ride back?
Ride back from where? We haven't left yet.
Well, yeah.
Do I see Centaur? Do I see Redenbacher?
You can make a perception check.
Fucking Popcorn Man.
23. You don't notice. You don't see the centaur nearby, but you've noticed there's some weird changes. You look over at the trading post. You see a whole different set of merchants at the traveling station. And you look over at where the stables are, and you see the tower where it was just there. Now it looks to be heavily under construction. and you also like minor changes of like where someone was once standing before you blinked, they're just not there, and there's like different people, etc. Something happened.
Who fed me pancakes last? Where did you get those blueberries? I feel like I've been drugged.
I think the last time we ate pancakes was here.
Yeah, just this morning. Literally 45 minutes ago.
No, we had
Drugged
those.
my pancakes.
We had those weird ones in the Feywild.
I don't know why you keep saying that. We've not been to the Feywild yet.
Wait, does that mean you don't remember that we're getting Takari ready for marriage?
We've offered marriage to literally everybody we've come across. Who
But
are you
she's
getting married to?
interested into this one.
Yes, it happens to be a Fey Prince this time, of a snowy
What?
realm.
Well, now I know somebody drugged my pancakes. Takari doesn't want to marry anybody.
No one said she wanted to.
I mean, we didn't
She thought he was hot.
and that's a step forward than the rest of the ones that we found.
Did everybody eat the blueberry pancakes?
No.
Is everybody super high right now?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just you guys.
Bob's gonna pull out her deck of many things and be like, "What? You don't remember me getting my cards?"
No, those look lovely. Can I have one?
Oh, no. Yes. Do it.
Can you just pull one out and give it to me?
Sometimes they're bad.
I don't know what that means. They're just cards.
They're not. She's gonna shuffle them a couple times.
You go to pull the cards out. You go to pull the cards out, and all the cards out, and again
Well, she kind of like got them in the package, like
You go-
where you can see the top of them.
you hear a voice in your head that says, don't try to alter fate."
Okie dokie. Do you really,
Oh wow, you were really understandable, aren't you?
Do you really want one, Hugbear?
I don't understand. They're just cards. What's the big deal?
They're magic.
What does that mean?
They gave me a bunch of jewels, and she was gonna reach in her pocket and pull out all of her sapphires.
Why did I just spend 9,000 gold to fix this town up if you've had those jewels this whole time?
I didn't. I just got them.
Also, Hugbear, I'll give you with that perception check. You will also, at this point, you notice that Onora is carrying less stuff than she usually has. And you also feel something on your head.
Well, it's about time somebody travels light around here. Only bring what you need to survive. We're going to the Feywild after all.
Bob's just gonna kind of throw her hands up like, I can't do this. I cannot keep explaining this.
Who put this bucket on my head? Hey, this is actually kind of cool. This is role play, baby.
You gotta go with it.
I was honestly considering getting up and grabbing my tarot cards just so I had cards in my hand.
Hugbear, I know it's hard to believe, but we were just at the Feywild, and we just came back. However, along the transport route back, it seems that you have lost all memory of being there.
I think he bumped his head.
It's impossible. I have perfect memory. I remember everything.
But do you?
Do you remember going to the Feywild?
How
Do
do
you
we
remember
jog
if
your memory?
No, because it never happened.
At this point, Onora's gonna look at Corra and be like,
I would like
help?
everyone except
I feel
Hugbear.
like
I would like everyone except Hugbear to make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana.
I feel like we could use this to our advantage and get an extra trip.
You know what? That's
We already have
really
an
interesting.
When Hugbear's like ultra angry at the centaur later.
26.
Didn't we already negotiate?
Let's see.
an extra trip?
Takari, you have
We
Takari.
negotiated 4 extra trips.
Takari, you have no idea. As for everyone else, you know that you have heard that there has been tendencies where people come back from the Feywild and not remember everything. But with your high rolls, I'll tell you that. But you also know that people who have Fey ancestry, so anyone who is either a Fey creature or in D&D, or outside the game in D&D terms, has the Fey ancestry racial trait, tend to not be affected by it. And I'll tell you this, Onora, that this is simply that what Hugbear is under is simply a curse.
Oh, beautiful. Gratitude.
But only
I'm going to stare at Corra and just wish I could detect her thoughts. Safety C13.
Give me. I gotta think about this. Hold on. You're trying to unconsciously activate an item that you don't know is magical.
Maybe
He's trying to use our best friend
telepathy.
mind link.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why?
Like he
wish
knows
somebody-
my thoughts
I
and
wish
actions.
somebody would tell me the truth around here. If only I could read Corra's thoughts.
Make an Arcana check for me, Hugbear. But I'm gonna tell you this: DC is difficult.
Let me-
You can.
How
well,
about that 6?
well,
What about that?
you're sticking with it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 6. Well, you can always keep wishing.
All right.
Would Onora say that Hugbear has been under a curse or not?
At the moment, Nora's busy.
We can tell he's got like magic on him though, right? The rest of us can?
What do you mean?
Like that he's been magicked in some way.
Yeah. Bob and Corra, you were able to tell that there's something that's affecting Hugbear's memory, but you couldn't pinpoint what it was. Onora's the only one that figured that knows that it's a curse.
Can I just spell magic?
I was gonna remove curse, but
You can.
if you want to do that, you can.
You can try, yeah.
At 3rd level, I'm gonna try to spell magic on him. It did not work.
I mean, Nora is the only one who knows. She's just kind of watching everything happen.
Bob, you go to dispel the magic. You dispel what kind of magic is there. You've temporary, but you feel that the only thing you've temporarily stopped are the magical items that Hugbear carries.
Damn it.
Feel so weak all of a sudden. My heart was beating purely by magic alone.
Oh, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with you. Stop being so over.
Yes, we fucking killed him.
I
Guys,
thought about the fact that he might just be fucking with us. Are you messing with us, Hugbear?
About what?
Not remembering?
Does your head hurt?
I can't not remember something we've not done.
Does your head hurt? Did you hit your head?
I'm alright.
Feel around for bumps. I get bumps.
Make a medicine check. Bob, make a medicine check.
Well, I wasn't gonna feel him. He was feeling himself.
Oh, okay. Oh.
We could lift you up.
You don't feel any bumps.
Because the only thing that can make sense to Bob, if it's not magic, because she tried to spell magic and it didn't work, So she's thinking, oh, it's not magic. She's gonna think, well, he must have hit his head on the return trip.
You hit a bump on the arcanic road back to the material plane, and his head bumped onto some...
Stranger things have happened.
We hit some turbulence on the way back. He hit the ceiling. It's fine.
Do I have a tuma?
No, it's not a tumor.
Also, she is thinking if he doesn't start admitting that they went and remembering that she might just jog his memory with a nice shillelagh to the head.
Don't hit me.
She can't reach you anyway. She can't reach your head. That'd be a mighty jump, man. That'd be like, I'd have to roll like athletics, acrobatics, and then shillelagh all at once.
Well, if
to get her 3'3" ass up to the top of your head.
Can Takari cast remove curse to see if that will work?
Okay, alright. So you cast Remove Curse. Initially, nothing happens. Hugbear, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you're fine. Suddenly, Hugbear, sort of like whiplash, just you're suddenly hit with your whole adventure in the Feywild, from landing to meeting up at the traveling merchants to going up to the house to receiving the magical items that you have and then traveling back. You remember everything from your trip.
oh fuck, let's never go back to the Feywild.
There's so much to explore.
I think we have everything we need in that deck of yours.
Aren't you glad I didn't give you a card?
Yeah, why? You should be more protective of those. You trying to kill me?
No.
You should have taken it.
Why would I
You
want
can't
to
just
kill
you can't just hand those cards out just because somebody asks.
Okay.
Make them pay for a card. That way, you get something out of it no matter what.
50 gold coins for one card.
And it could either be great or doom.
Thank you for the 50 gold. I'll go now. Bye.
No, here, what about this card? The person just collapses.
I'd feel so bad if they died.
Don't
Would that
feel
be
bad.
considered
The world
murder?
needed one less person of idiocy anyway.
You don't know what those cards do.
Would that be considered murder if the card they picked was like,
Do
oh,
you
you're
not
dead
know, Bob, how many people we've murdered at this point?
now?
Does
I've
it really
murdered
matter?
no one.
It's not murder if it's war.
If it's in the
Exactly.
pursuit of justice, it's not murder.
Kunzi, question: did those cards just disappear?
Yeah, the two cards that you drew, yeah, they disappeared.
Oh, good. I don't hope it never happens again.
But does the bag of cards feel lighter?
It feels the same. Well, not the same as if
Like
nothing
could they go back?
is. The thing about it feels ever so slightly lighter. You don't feel like anything went back into it, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's more or less, yeah.
No, nothing. You don't feel like the weight was consistent from before the cards were drawn. You feel a very slight difference.
Okay. Well, they're just hanging on her hip. They're just always hanging on her hip now. She's added them to her belt of many things. She's got a
Seems
belt that's full of.
dangerous.
She's got
I like
a belt full of sticks.
Ready,
She's got a belt.
steady.
She's got a pouch full of sticks, and she's got a pouch that's got rocks in it, and she's got a pouch that's got dirt in it.
Bob, I feel like you
Or
should
whatever
offer
else.
those cards to every royal we meet, or if a battle's going terribly wrong, just start whipping cards out.
I don't think that's a good idea, Hugbear.
Like, oh no, we're all going to die anyways.
I don't think the cards would like that.
but it would be hilarious.
She's gonna kind of look down at the pouch like, I don't think you'd like that. Like, because now she's heard its voice and she thinks she can talk to it.
Speaking of which, Bob, you hear the voice come back saying, "If you wish, I can explain to you how we work."
Please do that. Oh, and
Please
she's
do
saying
it.
this out loud, by the way.
Please do what?
So what happens is, before you
my
draw,
God.
you need to mentally have in your head, say to yourself how many cards you are drawing. And to make sure that no idiot tries to do it, you cannot draw all the cards at the same time. You have to declare how many cards you'd like to draw. And then you can draw.
Is there any way to make sure that you're not evil when you draw?
You hear no reply.
Oh, it stopped talking.
What did it say?
It said that when I draw a card, I have to visualize how many cards I want to pull out.
What if I just said I want to pull out all the cards?
Can't do that.
What if I visualized all the cards?
Can't do that.
What if I visualized 34 cards?
You look at the...
Oh.
You're pretty
How
sure
many cards are in the deck?
there's at least... Bob, if you look into the deck just to see how many cards there are, you can see there's about 20.
About 20.
Well, I said I would like to draw 19 cards.
What if she's gonna relay that to the cards as if the cards like I could only hear her. She doesn't know. He wants to know, just hypothetically, if we wanted to draw 19 cards, could we draw 19 cards?
If he has a death wish, yeah, he can.
If you want to die.
It's like, tell him to go fuck himself. Sounds good. Love it.
We'll pull
Okay.
the drawstring on the cards again and put it back.
God, how long have we been gone?
I don't know.
Construction seems to be going well. Let's go find out, shall we?
All right. Where do you guys head?
Arlie or something, someone, I guess.
The first thing we did last session was go to Arlie
Okay.
when we got back.
I say we could either go to Arle or we could go to the Mighty Glaive.
Well, we're
Yeah.
back now, so let's head to her.
All right. And so you guys head into the Mighty Glaive Tavern. You enter and you see it's a little bit fuller than usual. As you see, there's more people here. But you probably deduce that this is the that these people are here for the jobs that are slowly being developed at the tower for the mills and the siege tower.
This place is booming.
So it's like they're like they're sort of like your typical blue collar workers.
Do we see Gel and Sildy?
Yeah, you do see that you do see Sildy behind the bar, and then you see Gels trying to hand out food and drinks to the tables.
Bob's gonna like throw her hands up in the air and be like, "We're home."
And you see Sildy looks over and says, "Ah, welcome back. Hey, Arle told me that you lot were gonna go off on a trip. Didn't think you'd be gone this long. But again, we didn't really know how long you were gonna be gone. But welcome back."
How long have we been gone again?
What day is it?
You guys,
Year.
you guys have. Did you guys lose track of time or something? You guys have been gone for 3 weeks, 30 days. You've been gone for a month.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking.
You know, once you get into the booze, it's just like we just went a rip around, and lose track of time.
The sun
Clothes.
was doing. It's like the sun was
Wait.
doing
So if we've
cartwheels.
been gone a month, does that mean all of our buildings are done?
Well, I know that Bop and Takari, your guys' homes are done. The tower, that's still under construction, from what Luyor has relayed to me. And while you guys were gone, just all these people started showing up. It all started when Barrick brought in that human.
What human?
Did he eat the human?
Oh, let's see. You see, she looks over towards the tables. Over there, and she points over. You see the paled redhead over in the corner there.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on the redhead?
That's Barrick's buddy. Corra, yeah, he can make an insight check. What are you trying to incite?
I'm trying to see his body language and kind of see if he's trying to take over.
He looks drunk.
Okay.
Even drunk people can take over. We should know. Okay.
Well. So, how was your trip, if I may ask?
It was interesting.
We found Takari a husband.
Oh, really? Congratulations. When's the wedding?
I don't know. We haven't really decided that part yet.
Wait.
Cora's gonna whisper to Hugbear, "See, she's not arguing with it this time."
They haven't even dated. How forward of Takari.
I don't know. Corra's really pushing for it.
Do you really date when you're royalty? You just kind of get thrown together and get married, right?
Thank
like in
you.
The books inside Corra's house?
It's a business arrangement.
Just insinuating that
That's how
Corra's
me and my
library is full of
husband got together.
romances.
Wow. You're all grown up. It's finally happening.
Shut up.
And you see that Silji just goes, Hugbear, stop pestering the young woman.
It's literally how I pass the time. So the buildings are coming along then.
Yes, and it's not just the buildings you requested that have been built. I'm not sure, but behind, sort of surrounding these, the houses are already here when you guys first arrived. There were some like smaller houses that have been built around, sort of like, I guess there's just little housings for everyone that came by.
Oh.
They just decided they would build in our city while we were gone.
Well, there wasn't enough room in the inn for everyone.
Are these people paying taxes?
Oh, don't worry. They're paying for something.
Were there codes and things that they had to follow, and they had to pay for city ordinance and
Are we taxing their businesses appropriately? Have we figured out our sales tax yet? I'm thinking.
I'm sure
5%.
you guys can expect a proper increase in your guys' earnings from these guys. In your guys' earnings, while everyone else is trying to make a life here.
fantastic. We're a city of industry, and we are growing. It's good to hear.
And it's good to see you guys are back in one piece.
Mostly.
Well, how about...
Are you missing pieces?
Onora's missing a lot of pieces.
Oh.
Like your Reese's Pieces family cup?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we should... Oh, they're not here. Where are they at again?
Who are you asking?
Corra. You don't know where your family is?
I sent them home.
Where is that?
Swebsnos.
Well, then how do you not know where they are?
Because I haven't heard that they got there safely.
No. Well, it's been a month. If they're not there, they're dead.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're there, but maybe since there is a town and there would be people for Mer to play with, I could see about bringing them back.
And we have a secret tunnel. And we're going to have cannons that could bring down a dragon. And with all that money that Bob has, we can have a wall.
And I have a very, very tame dragon. He listens very well.
Hasn't eaten anyone yet.
What was that, Mom? Okay.
Oh, no. It's my child here.
Oh no, that was Bob's child.
It's the dragon.
I was like,
Yeah. Yes.
Mur and husband just walk in. We never left. I don't know what you're
I
talking
mean,
about.
we were
at
gone
the
for a
inn.
month.
They just walk in and they're like, "Yeah, we've been sitting at the inn waiting for you to make up your mind." Like,
Yeah, I
We've
got
been
you.
home. We thought you dipped. I will write a letter tonight and see about bringing them back.
Yay!
And you hear City saying, "Well, since you guys have just arrived back, I highly suggest that you all take the time for now to relax and take in the experience that you earned, and then at some point just see Arlie, and maybe he has something."
Okay.
What if we went the rest of this campaign and never spoke to Arlie again? Anybody? Anybody?
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay. Well, what if we pretended like he was silenced? Ha ha ha! We win.
How about we play some darts instead?
And you see City goes, "Well, before you do," bends down over the table. "Drink. These drinks are on me," and puts it down. Well, drinks are always on us, but note that these drinks are special, and pushes them towards you.
It's the thought that counts. Drinks.
Yep, they're free for the four of you.
Darts?
There's
You're
also
muted.
5 of us.
Oh well. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Bob, Corra, Hugbear, Takari. Oh, that's right. Onora. No, sadly, you're only a resident here, so you're still gonna have to pay for it.
A resident where?
Of Noflisa. Bob, Corra, Hugbear, and Takari, they're rulers. You're not a ruler like these guys are.
Since when?
Since it's been like that.
I am confused.
Well, if
Clumsy.
Anyways, there's drunken idiots all over this bar. We should probably just play some darts. This one just won't leave Onora alone. It's ridiculous. So we should probably just play some darts.
Mhm.
Alright.
Okay.
All right. Are people taking the drinks that they just got?
First, I would like to detect Corra's thoughts. That's a DC 13 save.
All right. Corra, make a what was it? Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Corra. You fail. So, with detect thoughts, I believe you read as I think it's the subsurface thoughts.
Yeah.
So, Corra, so Anna, what is Corra thinking at this point?
Cora's like mentally putting together the letter she's gonna write to her husband. To like bring them back. So Hugbear's just assaulted with like mushy bullshit. Like
Dear
love shit.
husband, I kindly ask. No, that's not it. No, I don't think I really start with that.
Bitch. Like, how do we start this?
Yo,
All right, let's go play.
husband
Darts.
man.
I continue focusing on.
Sir. To whom it may concern.
All right. Well, let me know if you're gonna
Person
try
that
to.
watches my child.
Well, Hugbear, let me know if you could try to push even further into Corra's mind. And Corra, if whenever Corra thinks of something, please let Hugbear know what your surface thought is.
Takari will take one of the drinks, but she's not gonna drink it just yet.
Okay.
Oh, Bob's gonna drink hers.
Cora's gonna drink hers.
All right. Anyone that's drinking their drink, con save.
I'm drinking. I'm just not paying for it.
Well, they're not getting.
So
Then,
you're
well,
stealing?
then you're not getting a drink then.
Takari will buy Onora a drink if she wants one.
5 gold.
Okay.
When is she
Yeah.
not a
And
member?
where does it have money?
Shit.
I don't. You have.
It's gotten busy.
sapphires.
Onora, since when were you not a ruler?
Right.
What up?
Jesus. This one guy in the Mighty Glaive is just really annoying
Yeah.
Onora.
At some point, I might have to murder him.
Alright, so Onora, if you're drinking, please
Okay, I will roll a con save.
Okay, go ahead. Drunk.
That makes sense.
Is
Coming
Onora-
in from this corner.
Jesus. We're gonna have to kindly say no. Alright. So if everyone's playing darts, who did not drink? Hugbear and Takari? Oh, you guys are serious. So everyone make a first round of dexterity checks. Only Onora has to do it with disadvantage.
At this point, I'm going to suggest to Corra to maybe miss
How are you doing so?
with my helmet.
Could you please describe can you please describe the rules?
Yeah. Let me just pull up my helmet here real quick. It says, while focusing on a creature with detect thoughts, you can use an action to cast suggestion.
All right. What's saving?
DC 13.
Does it say which type?
It'd be probably wisdom.
Okay,
This
so
was a
so
bad
Corra,
idea.
as you're getting ready to throw, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it disadvantage because they're drunk?
Is it what?
I'm not
Disadvantage.
drunk.
Damn it!
Corra, you hear so Hugbear, because suggestion is a verbal spell. Corra, you hear Hugbear say, "Why don't you go ahead and miss?"
No, sir.
Alright, so
I still hear what you're thinking. That's fine.
Bob's just sipping her drink.
alright, so did everyone throw?
No, I didn't.
There it is. There it is. Alright, so what do we got? Let's go for the bottom. So Nora with 6, Bop with 9, and then Hugbear, Corra, Takari. Shit. Alright, make your second round.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep. Nora, make your second with this. Ooh.
Nora hits the man who is bothering her.
Yep, that is exactly what happens. As Onora gets no
In
points.
the ass cheek. Just whole ass cheek. Just stabbed.
As Onora gets no points. And then, wow, the highest was 11. It's a tie. Alright, so the Corra got it. And then, shit. Alright, make your last round
Who rolled a
of
fucking
dexterity
four?
checks.
I suck.
Oof. Yeah, sadly, Bob, today was not your lucky day.
Fuck.
None of us are doing particularly good.
You did fine.
Not great.
Well, you would have done a lot worse if you failed that wisdom save.
Too bad I'm smarter than you.
Hold on. Yeah. Bop and Onora, it's just not your lucky day. Onora, if only didn't have that drunk idiot come bothering you. But, let's see. Let me just tell the scores here. It is very close, you guys. But Takari comes out on top by 1 point.
Whoa!
Wow.
Takari 14, Hugbear 13, Corra 12, and then Bop 5 and Onora 3.
Oh yeah, Takari with that 23 on the first one. Okay.
And then she tied for first place on the second one with Hugbear.
Yeah,
and I guess-
yeah. Well done.
Takari comes out as champion. And you know
For
what
now.
you know what you get with it? Pride.
Bragging rights.
Nothing.
And that's it.
Congratulations. We've almost cleared out this bar of fools. We've done a good job here today.
So, do you guys spend the whole day in the tavern? Because it's like afternoon at this point. Day drinking.
It's 2 o'clock somewhere.
Bop, at the very least, would eventually excuse herself and go find Arle to tell them to do it.
Yeah, but Hugbear wants to talk to Arle as well.
Corra will go with them.
Nora is absolutely going to go talk to Arle.
Because
Same.
Cora's gonna
Corra
have
will follow.
Arle send the note. Hey, Hugbear.
Yeah.
You focus on my husband. Can you talk to him from this far?
What?
With your magic hat.
Is that how that works?
I'm assuming if you can talk to me through it.
You can always try.
Can I talk to you through it?
I don't know. I assume so.
I tried to talk to you through it. Hey you. Hey Stinky.
Hey, Stinky. That's where your brain goes. Hey, Stinky.
Because I know there will be a reaction if they can actually hear me.
I hear him, Cozy.
You. Oh no! As long as you can use your bonus. Yeah, you do hear "Hey, Stinky" in your head in Hugbear's tone.
Excuse me. I'm the one of us who bathes regularly.
Hugbear,
sir.
Hugbear, you hear that out of Corra, and you also hear Corra in your head as she replies to it.
In my brain, I'm just like, oh, you motherfucker.
So yeah, you hear your motherfucker in your head in Corra's tone, and along with "I'm the one who bathes," and as that comes out of her mouth. So you hear two Corras at the same time.
This is too much. Too much power.
And you should make Hugbear, and you should make a charisma saving. No, I'm kidding. Cursed now.
I don't know. Maybe if I
Yeah,
focused on them.
that would be quicker than sending a letter.
I guess they would have to be close to me for me to cast detect thoughts on them, and and then from then on I could. Is the way I'm reading it, but I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm looking it up for you. I would say go by what the spells. I will say I'm gonna say go by the spells range.
Yeah.
Detect thoughts.
Oh damn.
30 feet.
Is he within 30 feet? Is this entire continent only 30 feet, Coonsy?
Sadly, no. It is a little bit more than 30 feet.
Well, I guess I'm using snail mail.
Yeah, I'll read deeper into it. I imagine once you leave the range, even I can't.
Yeah, if she were to get out of range, then you will not be able. You lose connection.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm pretty sure I can cast Detect Thoughts at will, so I instantly switch over to Takari.
Takari, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You feel something trying to tickle into your mind, but you resist it.
Should we be looking at Hugbear like, if you really wanted to know what was on my mind, you could have asked.
Hey, everybody. There's nothing going on up there. This helmet is all powerful.
And it's in the wrong hands.
Alright, let's go talk to Arlen. Just so you know, I will be probing all of your minds. All the time.
Alright, so you guys head over into the hideout that's in Arley's home. You find yourselves in the underground and you find Arley in his office. As he looks to be right, so looks up to you guys and says, I was wondering you guys were going to get back. How was the trip?
Interesting.
I was going to start talking really, really fast about everything that happened.
We got a new alliance.
There was this thing, and then there was this little dude, and he was following us around, and it was and the sun was doing somersaults, and they were turning blue, and it was just going just a mile a minute.
Arley's just gonna Arley at one point he's just gonna turn around to the other guys and says, "Well, you made it back alive. That's important. We're sort of in the back end of this mission here. As you know, we only had 8 districts to take care of. We only have 8 districts to go to. You went to 4. We're about halfway done."
We also made an alliance in the Fae.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah. Stamped out some corruption of our own.
I'd be interested to hear that.
Bob just told you the whole story.
Oh, so that's what she was talking about.
She's gonna take another deep breath. I guess I'll go through it again.
Yeah, puts his hand over the mouth. We'll get to that after you calmed down a little bit. Arley's gonna pull the hand back a little bit.
And then we
put it back. Well, anyway, what have you guys come down to talk about? But if it's business, okay. He removes his hand. He goes, but if it's business or if it's business about the town, Nora, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out, as you're not associated with this town like these guys are.
What? When did this become a thing?
Bob is legit gonna be like, since
Excuse
when?
you, sir. She has much as right to be here, just like the rest of us.
What do you mean? I mean, I know I hired you all to do my task, but I gave the four of you leadership of this town, not her.
When? You said all of us. All of us includes Onora. She's in all of us.
I'm trying to remember how it played out. I don't
It's
remember.
part of us. I'm gonna look up the law.
I need everyone to make a history check.
I am right.
Bob, you have no idea.
I am right, I think.
Bob, Bob, you know what? Actually, Arle's right. You don't recall Onora ever being given the right of leader. And Corra, you're really unsure what's going on. As for Hugbear, Takari, and Onora, you know that something had happened during a trip to the Feywild. I need the three of you to make an Arcana check for me.
Bob is now like rethinking her entire existence. She's like touching her ears. To make sure
Onora and Hugbear, you think you're quite unsure what it is, but you feel like it's on the tip of your tongue. Takari, Onora drew a card.
She lost everything.
And when Onora drew the card, every non-magical item and coin was gone. Maybe it extends further to that. It extends further than that.
You lost titles, yo. Are you even the champion anymore?
That was magical, though, right?
Well,
Is there a way we can reverse this, or?
With your 18, I'm gonna say you don't know.
Okay.
You're pretty sure you want to be hopeful, but you're pretty sure there isn't a way
I'm so
to magically revert it back.
well, the only way I see we resolve this is we bestow some power to Onora to be a partial leader of. We will allow it.
Well, and you see Arlie goes, well, I can't really argue with that. But that's if everyone else agrees and unanimously that it's okay to have Onora have power.
Yes, I agree.
What do you think? I know it's tough. It's a tough call, right?
Do I still have ears and a tail?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you?
She's contemplating her existence at this moment.
Would you allow Onora to be a ruler with us?
Yeah.
Corra, would you allow?
you saw that there was a nod there.
So
Hugbear.
it all comes down to me.
It was your idea.
Yeah, he came up with it. Doesn't mean that he's behind it.
Hugbear. I'll let you pick a card.
Maybe Onora should pick a card.
She already
For-
did.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, you can be a leader, I guess.
And he Sarah goes, well. Onora, congratulations on
What's
being
her share, though?
Onora, congratulations on being an additional ruler of Novelty Style. Welcome aboard.
Papa's still like. I could've sworn. Like she believes Arle because why not? Oh, but she's very.
And you see Arla goes, so, actually, speaking of the mission, I have your next location for you. This one, you're gonna go up north to the cold tundra landscape of Egron.
Great. Fantastic.
But here's the difference between this place. So, every other place you've been to, Eshubia, Hestein, Jesmium, and Pleoberg, all of them have been ruled by one person, or by one family. What makes Egron interesting is that it's ruled by an alliance of noble families.
I mean, so is Nofliaside.
It's more rulers. but it's you're still
mean-
you're still collectively one unit, whereas these guys
Takari's
it's
from a noble family.
All right, continue.
but it's actually quite simple. I recently, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember. You guys received invitations to a dinner party up there. As it looks like they seem interested in making the first move. I have negotiations with you guys.
Who did they address the letter to? How was it addressed?
Rulers of Nofliasile.
Shit. I guess that means you're invited now.
So I guess your next task, I guess at this point, is Egron.
Onora, you could totally go undercover now because nobody but us knows you're a ruler of Nofliasile.
I'm but a weary traveler that travels with thee.
But it's going to be quite difficult since there are only 4 invitations.
Can I don't know
This
how to
just
do
happens
this.
to be my wife. She's my +1.
Yes, I'm her wife.
We are common law married at this point, so it's
Or-
not a lie.
You could always reply back. You could send them a note saying that you'll be coming in with a +1.
Yeah, let's do that, I suppose.
And so because of the situation, I highly suggest you give it time for the note to make it all the way over for them to get the information. Because you guys, I don't know how, you guys are fast when it comes to travel, but for a typical person, to get from Nofliasile to the main settlement to the place to Egron, it's about 10 days. But judging by your guys' movement speed, I would say for you guys it's like 6 days.
Would you like me to use talking to the group? I have what was it? Where'd it go? Where did it go?
I don't know, where did it go?
I have the criminal contact feature with my background. So I have a liaison to other criminals that I can get messages over great distances. And I could send a letter that way. That might get there quicker. Than, regular snail mail.
Yeah, I guess if part of my my spy network were in that city, I could send them a letter too.
Because, like,
can
yours
pass
is
on.
through your spy network, and mine's through just, the seedy underbelly of all the criminals.
But mine is like a burn and it's there. So I don't know if yours is like a word of mouth.
I'd have a network of people who'd pass it via local messengers, corrupt caravan masters, and seedy sailors.
Not either or. You can try all 3. See which gets to them fastest. Is there any reason we're going there other than a dinner invitation?
Well, like I said, it seems like they're making usually they compared to everywhere else you've gone to, it seems like Egron is taking the initiative on wanting to make some form of alliance.
Which I think is a good sign.
So I would suggest going there. So make good relations with Egron.
Let's do it.
Since
And we'd be close to home.
since this kind of relationship with Egron is sort of given to us, it's practically on a silver platter. All we have to do is just take it.
Understand. Well, I understand that the network of people against us with the old snake fangs have kind of gone quiet. And I'd be weary that this is very much a trap.
You can always suspect that, yes.
So why don't we go in knowing that this is a trap and be cautious about it?
I agree. The safer that we are now, then more prepared we will be when we get there.
Or we hunker down, build our cannons and all of our walls, and be safe forever.
Speaking of which, Hugbear, when you get the chance to, I got to meet with the fellow, and he's a little loud. Meet with the head, the hired head for the siege workshop. I believe his name was Colm.
Love it. Will do. Should I DM your brother?
Well, I don't have a brother. What are you talking about? Don't cross the streams! Don't cross the streams!
Yeah, I'll talk to them after this.
For anyone that doesn't understand the joke, don't worry about it.
All right, so we go into this thing thinking it's a trap. Is there any sign of their corruption up there, or just?
Hold on. I don't quite remember. Cinder! And you see Cinder comes over, of course. Yes? I don't quite remember. Was there anything weird going on up in Egron? And she goes, oh, actually, no, it's been consistent. Their region is led by an alliance of merchants, so it's not like it's one person that oversees everything. It's a lot of people that see a lot of things. And each noble family takes control of a certain aspect of that region. So far everything's been steady over there.
Well, I guess we'll go spring this trap then.
But
if it is.
And you see that Arthur goes, well, like I said, when you get the chance to talk to this calm fella, and then, because as far as I know, the tower for the mills and the siege workshops are under construction. So, if you're open to put any pre-orders, I highly suggest you give it to him now. So while you're gone, they can start working on it. Oh, also, obviously he gets up from his desk, goes behind it goes to like where the chest where the pay usually comes, and says, "It's been exactly a month since you guys left, and your pay came in yesterday. It's a little better this time around. I guess word spreading that new jobs for the mills came around. So here's 750 gold.
Sick.
Total or each?
Total.
This seems a bit low if a thing of ale is 5 gold.
Well, we gotta remember the mills are still being worked on, so
once the mills are done, we're rolling in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys will be getting profit off the mills.
We need to set up a sales tax, you guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're getting 15% of all those ales back.
And that's what you're profiting off of. It's your mills make a certain amount of gold of product, and then when they get traded off to certain places, you guys get income from that trade.
Perfect.
So it's just based on how well trading goes for that material, which I believe you're doing wheat and wood.
Yeah. Which means we gotta get Bob out there making those things soon, so they have material to use.
Well, don't hurt yourself. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Okay. Also, do we have any high-level wizards, druids on tap? Just thinking of a cheaper way to build walls.
And you see Cinder goes, I study the arcane ways.
Do you have a way to build walls faster? These guys have like stone shape, but we don't have 6 years.
You see, she is like, wait, you're asking if I know a spell?
Yeah.
You see, she gets a little excited as she like drops one of the book she's carrying, and then pulls out another book from her pocket. Looks at it, let me look. I do have a spell, but I don't have it prepared. I could have it prepared tomorrow morning.
Is it like a wall of stone?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
It's crazy. I just know all magic.
Really?
I don't know where this came from. It's just a gift I was given by a god who tells me I know things.
Well, I guess if I need arcane assistance, I will come to you then.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna at some point have cannons and towers on 3 points of our town, and I'd like to have walls connecting them. We'll go over the details another day.
Well, just so you know, as helpful as I want to be, it's been a while since I casted spells, and I would like, but mainly, I'm not going to do it for free. If you understand. But since you are the rulers, I'm willing to cut the price in half. For every day I spend on this, it'll be per day I'm working on this wall, 125 gold.
That sounds totally reasonable. How long do you think it would take you?
I would need to know the measurements and then do the calculations.
That's going to be maybe 600 feet of wall.
Okay, well, okay. I will take that into consideration. Just let me... What are the dimensions you're looking for? So you're looking for total length of 600 feet.
Yeah, thinking of a triangle around our town.
Okay.
Each wall being about 200 feet in length, connected by a small doorway or gate with our cannons on it. Each wall being 200 feet and maybe a foot thick, 10 feet tall.
Okay, so 3 walls, they're going to be 200 long, 6 feet wide, and then you said 10 feet tall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only a foot thick, and they should all be 10 by. I think each panel is 10 by 10. Like thinking of the spell, I think each panel is 10 by 10.
It's 10 feet. It's gonna be it's 10 feet high and 10 feet wide, and it's 6 feet thick. I believe it.
I think it's only 6 inches thick.
Let me double check.
I was thinking a foot because I was gonna have them cast it like double
Wall
thick.
of stone. 10. The wall is 6 inches thick. I misread it 6 feet. Okay.
So, yeah, 10 panels, 10 panels that are 10 by 10 and 6 inches thick. Essentially, I want them to cast it 12 times.
Okay, to make it to make it 6 feet.
To make it a full foot thick.
I'll make it a full foot thick. Then it's just 2 times.
You're casting it 4 times per side. because it's 200 feet each wall. So one casting gets it 100 feet, another casting gets it 200 feet, but it's only 6 inches thick. So I then have them cast it again 2 times. So it's 4 times per wall. Not to just throw a bunch of math at you.
we're gonna need to talk about this over Discord messages because I'm getting a little confused.
Yeah. Basically, they're casting it 12 times, and
Numbers are hard.
however long that takes them.
Especially when it's just right on the spot and you're giving it a lot. Okay, so I'll have to just send me the dimensions of each wall later on. You eventually give it to her where she can understand it better than I can, and she goes, all right, well, I will today. I'll calculate, and then I will let you guys know how much you owe me.
Fair enough.
If I don't see you guys before you head out, I will tell you how much you owe me when you get back.
Perfect. Cool. We should talk to Calm and prepare ourselves for the cult, I guess.
All right.
We should probably get more clothes and stuff, be able to bundle up.
Yeah.
As we're leaving Arlene, Bob's gonna go over to Hugbear
Okay.
and give him 4 of her sapphires.
What?
Her
Do
stuff.
you remember how many sapphires you said there were?
I had 14 left.
14 left.
There were
Okay,
20
because you gave 10 to Onora. You gave 10 to Onora. Now you're giving 1. Okay, so you had 25 to start.
And I
with.
gave 1 to the Fae that sent us on the trip. On the
Oh right, yeah. Okay, so it's 25, 15, 14, and now this is 13 left on you. Okay.
Do you remember how much each is worth? Just so I can write it down.
I have it down as 1,000 each.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. As soon as we get a cost, we'll pay for this as soon as possible.
All right, and so where do you guys go?
Laura's gonna go home because she's got 2 letters to write.
So that's right.
All right.
Takari was gonna go to the or one of our merchants that has the plant stuff.
I would also, while I'm home, I'd like to take at least an hour in the library looking up information on where we're going so I can be prepared.
Okay, sure. Make a investigation check with advantage. Takari, what's up?
So I need a hot. Hang on, we gotta find stealth because I need a component, but I don't have it.
Why are you looking for it, Corra? What you find is long after the Great War, the cold North district, the nobles decided that they should not go back to that system of having one ruler, but instead of fighting for leadership, they band together, and basically each family takes a different hold of like a certain aspect of town. Like one takes hold of trading, one takes hold of agriculture, etc., etc. And that's how they're gonna rule. And so far it's been successful. So far they've proven that having an alliance of noble families ruling a district has been very successful.
Do I know what the families are?
Currently, with that 19, you know that right now, you know the families that exist are there's. I'm gonna give you the last names. There's Corpse, Magenta, Orange, Teal, Gray, Beige, and Black.
Why is one of them not a color?
Oh, I found the component that I need.
All right, and who do you? Okay, who are you going to?
I need a hot pepper. So whichever merchant has our plants or stuff. Because I thought we had one that was that had seeds or potions.
Oh yeah, there's a potion seller. Yeah,
Mm,
you have a permanent potion seller. Yeah.
mm.
May I ask what the spell is?
It is Dragon's Breath.
Ah, okay. I just need to, just so I can see for myself.
Fun fact.
I did
Bob has in her
display it for you.
enemy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about it as if it was a priced thing. Unless you're looking to buy anything else, I could just say you'll be able to get a hot pepper
Okay.
because it's not a priced component. You don't have to worry about it really.
Okay.
What is so while Corra's writing her letters and Takari is doing component shopping, or if there's anything else Takari is also planning on doing that day. Boppin and Hugbear are heading over to see Colm.
Yeah, Bob's
Bob's
just
coming with. Yeah.
Hugbear, because eventually Bob's gonna go and try to find clothes for the.
Okay.
I was gonna be rude to Canada, but
Okay. And so you guys head back to the Mighty Glaive. You head back to that table in which you see not alone anymore. You see Combs sitting with Barrick.
I hear you're the person to talk to about construction in this town.
And you see Barrick says, "Ah, there you are. Colm, these are two of the leaders." And you see the human look. Colm looks up to you guys and says, "Oi, hi, I'm Colm."
You gonna be able to do that forever, Shruti?
You want to test me?
I've decided that you're a part of our adventuring party now.
Oh, really? Where are we going?
Just so you can do that voice 24/7.
Where are we going?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to kick Onora out, but at this point,
Oh.
And Barrick nudges and says, come on, they're joking. He goes, "Yeah, I know. Besides, I got a job here now, so I can't really go anywhere now, can I?"
no. How goes it?
What Barrick told me that there was a job offering here, and Nofre style about a siege workshop, and I was like, "Fuck it! I got fired from my last job. Let's go with this one."
You were fired?
Wait, fired? Why were you fired?
Well, let's just say, the last place I worked at, let's say I had some outrageous ideas, and they didn't want to be held responsible.
What could be an outrageous idea?
Listen to me. How about this? Imagine this. You fire a ballista bolt, and it goes far away. The enemy thinks, "Oh, this is a complete miss," as the bolt is obviously going to miss. But as soon as it strikes on the ground, ice! 30 feet radius of ice stretches out and hits anything that's within it.
I just looked down at Bob. I think we have the right person.
Sounds like one of my spells going all wonky.
I'm gonna like you guys.
Now, what are your thoughts on 6 cannons 200 feet apart from each other, all around our city.
Oh, you see, he's drinking. Cannons? 6 of them?
To start with,
I mean, I'm not against it, but look. The one thing you have to realize is black powder or gunpowder, whatever it's called. It's a rare material. I mean, last time I checked, the only people that have had considerations of cannons or in progress of making cannons is up back in Hestein.
Perfect. We have allies.
But it takes a lot of gunpowder to fire a cannon. And because this material is very rare, you would have to buy a lot in order to keep up, and it's going to cost you. So,
How much?
per barrel, each barrel of gunpowder is like 500 gold. That's it if you just buy the refined gunpowder. And one barrel can help with 2 shots of 2 cannons. So, but if you were to focus one barrel on one cannon, it's 4 shots.
So, just so you know my thinking, back in my forest, we used to make these dummies and put them in the trees, and people would think we had guards out 24 hours a day. You put 6 cannons on a couple of walls and make people think you're ready to blast the shit out of them? That's probably enough.
Right, I understand that, but when the time comes and something happens, and you don't have the resources for it, and you have like 1 or 2 shots,
I'm happy with like 12 shots.
But I'm just to play it safe, I would suggest, if you want to go this route, I would suggest trying to find if there is a place where you can mine your own resources, refine them, send them this way to Nofisel, refine them here. This way you get gunpowder for free. It's a longer process of making it, it's a longer process of getting it, but it's free. And you have a source. Or, hear me out. You don't go as many cannons, but you add ballistas. And remember that bolts idea I suggested 5 minutes ago? I have more than just that. Imagine these black arrows. They move slower in the air because they're a lot heavier, but it can render armor almost useless if hit properly on a big creature.
What's the cost of these ballista?
Well,
because I don't remember. I didn't look up ballista. I was so focused on one thing.
Don't worry, that's why I have everything else up. Well, as you probably know, since you've done research on cannons yourself, a cannon is 1,500 gold, and they take about 15 days to make, and you also need to have someone who knows gunpowder. For a ballista, 15 days, 1,000 gold. No special knowledge needed.
And you know how to make these magic bolts.
I have ideas.
What do you think, Bob? 1 and 1 on all 3 corners?
If that's what you think. I don't know anything about war.
One and one wouldn't hurt, I suppose. What's the range on these ballista?
Give me 2 seconds here. I gotta pull up the books here. 255. I have the books out, but I don't have the pages open.
Well,
Well,
that is just you being unprepared, sir.
a ballista accurately can go 120 feet, but at most 480. A cannon can go accurately 600, but I've seen one go as far as 2400. But one extra before. They take about the same time to load, aim, and fire. But let me tell you, ballistas, a shot per bolt is less expensive than a shot per cannonball. And I have seen cannons explode if not used properly, backwards.
Well, we don't want to hurt anybody on our side.
Didn't know that part.
As in Zykrand, it's these cannons and black powder is a whole different technology. We advanced in the arcane ways, but technologically we're still behind a little bit.
Fair enough. All right. I suppose we could do 1 and 1.
All right. Is there any particular? They both take the same amount of time to make. 15 days. Ballistas are 1,000 each, and then cannons are 1,500 each. But I would suggest putting the Praetors with ballistas first, and then cannons.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can do that. Seeing as you can make the ammunition for it sooner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, as I said, cannons take special knowledge to make for the gunpowder to make. I happen to know someone. I'm an engineer. I solve problems, but gunpowder is not my thing. I could come up with ideas, but I don't actually do it because I don't know how to actually do it. I know a little fucker who specializes in this.
Well, I'm happy to meet this little fucker.
Well, last I heard, he was drinking his ass off in Hestein, I think.
So we're gonna have to travel all the way back there to Hestein then.
You're not there.
Oh.
You didn't come with us.
And also, I would still take in consideration finding a place where you can forge your own gunpowder.
Yeah.
That way it's cheaper. That way we could put more into this kind of research. Into more special ammunition research. Oh.
We lost a Corra.
We lost a Corra. Corra has stealthed into the ethereal plane.
We could send a message to the king and queen, or to one of Takari's brothers, and have time to find his friend and send him our way.
100%. It will be like, hey, we have your daughter hostage. Give us all your black.
Hugbear. Hugbear.
Give us all the gunpowder, or else.
No.
No. All right. Fine. I guess we can come in peace.
We can't keep threatening all of our friends. They'll stop being our friends.
We're marrying off your daughter. We need a dowry of black powder.
God.
Wow. Hugbear choking under the pressure. Well, I can give you a description of it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if they have a name, I suppose it's not just little fucker.
No, that's what I just called him myself.
Okay.
His name is Gurmar. He's not that tall. Probably about your height, actually. Points over to Bop.
I am tall.
But don't let his hair and beard fool you. He's not a dwarf.
What is he?
You'll see. You'll see what I mean.
Well, we're
Is he a
sending a
gnome?
message to have him.
Yes, he's a gnome.
I don't believe you.
You can make an insight check.
She's gonna insight because he
Go.
said that way too quickly.
Go ahead. He says truthfulness.
Okay.
Yeah, so gnome, about her size, about her height, black hair, sort of long hair, beard, dwarvish style. May most likely find him in the taverns there.
I'm just gonna like write that down so that they can send it off on one of her many pieces of paper she's always seemed to have. Bob just always got
What
me.
is the cost then? We got 3 cannons and 3, so that's 4,500, 7,000?
For
500?
the cannons and the ballista?
Yeah,
So 3 of each, right?
yeah. I think it's 7,500.
Yeah,
You could
it
maybe
is.
give us-
It's
Give
7,000.
us a
It is.
discount
It's
if we
7,500.
own
Yes.
everything.
Well, I thought that was something we were dealing with before we left, so everybody else in the party is splitting that cost. And we would have paid for that before we left with Arle. So
Before leaving, Bob did like remove 3,000 gold from her safe.
yeah. No, that's essentially what I figured. I figured everybody's paying for all. So I guess it would be, if that's 3,000 off of Bob.
That which covers the 3 ballistas. You have 4,500 left for the cannons.
5 by 3. The rest of y'all. That's 1,500 out of Onora, Takari, and Corra. And Onora's would have come out of their pockets before we left because that's the way we had planned it.
So don't have to worry about it now, and don't have to go up any of your sapphires.
No money.
If she's got sapphires, she could just go exchange
Oh, yeah.
the sapphires for money if she wanted to.
Remind me, how many sapphires do you have left again?
I have 10 left.
10 left.
I had 25. I gave 1 to Homeboy.
Okay, cool.
Wait, no. I had 25. I gave 1 to Homeboy.
So that's 14. How many did you give Onora?
I had 25, sir.
Oh, you gave her 25.
I gave her 10. I gave her 10, I think.
Okay. And then you gave 1 to the boy before you left the Feywild, and you gave 1 to...
I gave 4 to Hugbear just now.
4 to Hugbear. So you have
10.
10.
10 left. Okay. Cool. Alright, just need to know how many you started off with, which was 25. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Because that's the important thing. Alright. Anything else? How about this? Before we figure out what everyone is supposed to do, why don't we take a break here?
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll come back and see what the party does. What the party continues doing. So we're going to pick up. And for now, Hugbear and Bop have just finished their conversation with Colm about weaponry stuff. But you still got like a whole like late afternoon to you guys. Is anybody else want to do anything else? Like Takari and Corra, do you guys, and Onora, do you guys also want to do anything that day besides writing the letters?
I am doing the letters and research, and then like tidying up.
Okay.
You know.
So
I would like
Sometimes
to
you
go
just
see your
want to be
house.
domestic.
okay, so Corra's just gonna take care of the house. Okay. Takari?
Takari would like to go see her house. It's built.
Nora is gonna do some things after Takari's done.
Okay, so Takari, you head over to your home, your new home over here. And have you been inside Corra's home before?
Nope.
Okay, so it's a standard. It's not really one room, but it's compared to where you've lived previously. This is small. From living in Hestein, so like this is small because they got like it's like a standard house with like it's sort of like standard furniture. And so it's sort of like a living room, small kitchen. There's like one restroom, and there's a bedroom. And then there's also another room, which is the, I believe your Arcanist study.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the one room you specifically asked for.
Yep. She's gonna let Fiona check out the place too.
Okay, the cat?
Yep.
Okay. They seem to like it. As they've walked around a little bit, just examining the area. Sniffing the air as she goes, just because it's all new.
He.
Oh, sorry.
My cat is a boy.
I got a lot of things going on in my head right now.
Same.
But yeah, he doesn't seem to mind it. He doesn't hate it. Remind me, which do you had to choose between abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, and illusion? Do you remember which one you picked for your Arcanist study?
I don't remember what I picked. What was the options again?
Abjuration, conjuration, enchantment, or illusion.
Probably conjuration.
Okay.
Would get most use out of.
So while you're in this room, spells in the conjuration school cast by the owners of the structure and their allies have twice their normal duration and half their normal material cost. Arcana checks made here that deal with conjuration, with the School of Conjuration magic, have advantage. So that's the unique thing about this room.
Cool.
So basically every conjuration class spell that you have, if they have a concentration, they last, or if they have a time limit as to how long they last twice as long. And if they have like a material cost, you only have to do half of it. You only have to meet half of it. So it's a diamond worth 200 gold. You only need a diamond that's worth 100 gold.
Okay. Can I take out that stone that I haven't figured out what it does very much yet?
Oh, the stone. Okay. Yeah. You're just gonna do more research on it?
Mm-hmm.
Remind me what you know so far, just so. It's been like 4 weeks, so there's parts in my head that are like uncertain or unrecalled.
So, from what I remember,
Okay. Okay.
Going not from my notes, is that it is magical, but I'm not sure of how much magical it is or what it does per se.
Okay.
I just know that it is like something big is coming from it, or wanting to, or I don't know.
Okay. Let me double check something here. Before I make you.
And then it like vibrated like for 3 seconds, and then quit.
Then whisper again.
where you found it, the ground was vibrating for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? Since you're in an Arcana study, why don't you go ahead and make an Arcana check with advantage?
Okay.
Because now you're in a room specifically based on Arcana stuff.
Okay.
Okay, that's one roll. You get advantage.
It froze for a minute, so I was like, wait, did it roll? Did it not roll?
It rolled. Here's the other one. 21. Okay, so with that 21, you know that this stone.
Don't eat my headphones.
Are you so first? You were like, this stone is magical, but why is it magical? And that's when you realize it wasn't originally stone.
Okay.
As it looks to be, it looks to be an effect of being petrified. So, what you hold in your hand is essentially a piece of rock that was once something living before it got turned to stone.
Okay, that is weird. Where did my pencil go now? One time I ate my pencil, and it's not in my hand.
But you also gather that basically it is reversible. That whatever this effect is, it is reversible. You just have to figure out what can undo it.
Okay. That's basically all Takari wanted to do, was just study the stone and get the components that she needed for spells.
That's as much as you can learn about the stone itself.
Okay.
I guess not stone. All right.
Hugbear will be going over to Corra's as soon as he's done.
Okay.
What you riding? What you riding? What you riding? Hey. Hey. Hey.
That's a strong love note. Do you
Gross.
want to add anything?
Yeah, sign your favorite uncle.
I can do that. And then I have not started on the letter to the Royals. Do you want to add anything to it? Help me with it?
From your future rule. We won't be their future rule.
We have had an update in our government.
In our roster.
We have adopted a new member.
we have bought a free agent.
Yeah, more or less that. And we look forward to seeing you in a matter of weeks. I mean, I guess by the time it gets there, will it still be weeks? How long is the letter going to take to get there?
Well, I'll send it off with my trusty network, and we can duplicate it and send one off with yours. Duplicate it and send a third one off with regular snail mail. See which one gets there first. Let them know we're sending 3.
I mean, we have the calendar, so we can say we plan to be there 12 days from now.
Didn't they say it would only take us like 6?
You remember Arle saying that to get the letter there, it takes the average person 10 days because they have to go across Eshubia and then into Egron.
Mm-hmm.
For you guys, because of Hugbear's barbarian capabilities, you guys, it only takes you 6 days.
Okay. So, we know how long it would take with either one of our ways? I'm sure we don't, but just to double check, like just in the letter.
My spy network is everywhere, I believe.
Yeah, his spy network or my criminal network.
And I'll remind you, the last
legal spy network.
The one time, the last couple times, Hugbear has done this sort of thing. It's either come back seconds later, or it's taken about 14 hours to come back.
That's fine.
I still say we send a couple just in case, and we can let them know that we're sending a couple, but that's just me worrying.
Tell them we plan to be there. Tell them we plan to be there in like 8 days, 9 days, and then whatever that day that is on the calendar. And then we just show up that day. And be like, we tried to reach you. Fuck it.
So how many days?
I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
So how many days are you having the note say? Well, how many days are you looking to get there by?
Do we want to increase it to like 8?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll do 8.
So 8 days from today, which is the 12th. So about the 20th of the month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Expect us by the 20th.
Just so that in case we run into anything.
Or, we show up early and they haven't had time to prepare their trap.
Ouch.
No, we haven't prepared our son a number yet. Welcome, is your...
There's just like 1,000 archers waiting to pinhole us. They blot out the sun.
Mm.
You thought you could take the north?
The winter is coming.
Winter's here, bitch.
They won that fight, just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so you know, if you're looking to get there by the 20th, and if you send it regularly, it won't reach them until the 22nd. 2 days.
Then we'll send one via Hugbear's way, and we'll send one via mine. Because crime never stops.
Or if you just ask Takari, she might have a spell that might work.
Well, why didn't she mention this when we were all talking about it earlier?
Takari likes to keep things to herself and then use them to her advantage later.
No, you just don't ask.
We were literally all talking as a group of how do we let them know this earlier.
Hey, us brainstorming out loud. This is an open invitation. There's
Takari was thinking of something else at that point.
no bad idea.
Yeah, everyone went elsewhere at the point.
Yeah, I was doing
Sorry,
detect
Doc.
thoughts. Nothing.
Just so you know, Hugbear, if you ever detect thoughts on Bop's thoughts are just gonna be like
White noise?
a random song. Like it's gonna just be like a Rickroll, I'm telling you.
Okay, duly noted.
It's a Rickroll every time. That's all that's in there. Constantly. Oh my god, my oven was on fire.
Oh, that doesn't sound safe.
Alright, so,
Yeah, so once there's a copy of that, I will have them do the copy on my special paper with my ink, and I will burn it and send it to somebody
in Egron?
in Egron. Yeah.
Yep. So the letter disappears. Nothing immediate.
That's fine.
So we're all back together now, right?
We certainly can be.
Before we get all back together, Bob is going to wander off from Hugbear
Okay.
and go to the shops
Okay.
and see if anybody is selling fur cloaks and fur clothing for us to take to the winter place.
Hey, where you going?
I'm gonna go buy some clothes for everybody.
Oh, we all need. Well, I don't know if I need clothes. I'm usually pretty warm in this fur, but yeah, I guess I can come look at clothes with you. Corra, do you want to come pick out some clothes?
Of course.
Corra.
Yes.
You want clothes
Yes.
for the wintry winters?
Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes and like trying to plan.
Yeah, we'll go find Onora and Takari and see if they also want to.
Yeah, Takari will probably go with you.
Onora.
Onora, do you want clothes?
Just nod.
Yes, clothes are nice, please.
I guess we'll just let Onora freeze to death.
No, clothes are nice, please. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you.
So we're gonna go down to the merchant to where we have. Don't we have a clothing merchant?
Yeah, you have a fashion designer. Yeah.
Fashion designer. We're gonna go talk to our fashion designer and tell them we need cloaks for cold weather and clothing for cold weather for all 5 of us. Maybe not Hugbear.
All right, just give me a sec as I'm reading through my thing.
He's already covered in fur.
Okay, he goes. Okay, so I do have. Oh, hi. First of all, hi. Second, I do have. I have some simple traveler's clothing that you can wear. I have some that are specifically made for winter, and then I also have. But if you want to if you want to add to some style, I have these. Hats that I made for more of a freezing conditions. So if you want to buy one of each for a person, it's 5 gold.
Okay. And we need reinforced furry cloaks too if we have them.
Yeah, we need
Winter clothes.
cold weather clothes.
All right. That's going to be. Well, okay. If you want that instead, let's see. It's 3 gold for a hat, and it's 15 gold for the fur coat. So it'll be 18 gold per person.
Okay, I'll get one.
Bop will buy one for Onora because she doesn't have any gold.
Like, I'll get a set, is what I meant.
Yeah.
Poor
Same.
Onora.
Bop will buy 2 sets.
I guess that'll be 36 for Bop. 36 gold.
So that was 18 gold.
18 gold, yes. It was 3 gold for the hat and then 15 for the winter coat. The winter.
Okay.
Bob's gonna ask Hugbear, do you think you need one? Because you're all fur?
I'm not immune to cold, so I imagine I should probably protect myself. I'll buy it. I'll buy all the good gear.
Okay, 18 gold. If you could buy the hat, it's 18 gold.
What's the hat do, sorry?
The hat is just a warm hat for your head, but I thought since you were wearing a helmet already.
Yeah, I won't worry about that.
Okay, so it's just 15 gold then.
Okay.
So Onora, add a hat and a winter cloak in your...
Yep. The hat is specifically called a Ushanka. If I'm pronouncing it correctly. Ushanka. I may be pronouncing it wrong, which
Oh my god, it's like the big fuzzy German hat or
Yep.
Russian hat.
Yep, that's what it is.
Oh my god,
Do you want one now, Hugbear?
I do want one.
God. Should we get a dog sled?
Mush!
Just put dragons on the front of it.
Oh, the 2 little dragons. I
We
don't
don't
think.
have supper anymore.
Let's fucking go!
Actually,
Yeah.
Tactics, though?
Freaking Canadian.
Hugbear, you feel you feel a slight shift on your head. It's not good or bad. There's just a slight shift. Everyone, you look back to Hugbear, you see his helmet has modified to what looked more Japanese style to the more Russian winter hat form.
That's neat.
I love it. This is the greatest thing ever.
Best hat.
So-
Best hat.
So let's see. I got 36 from Bop, 18 from Corra, 18 from Takari, and then 15 from Hugbear.
Yep.
Okay, so 18, 36, 54, 72. 87. I was just I keep track of their gold as well, so I was just doing the math in my head. Just all right. Well, would that be all that you need?
I think so.
Do you have anything that could? I imagine we're traveling by horse. That could keep our horses moderately warm. More of these cloaks, even.
I could make something, but it won't be much. You know, it'll just be like a blanket for like under the saddle.
Yeah, that should be enough to keep them going.
Yeah, I could just take some blankets and just put them underneath the saddles.
We'll need what, 4? We travel with 4 horses these days.
Horses and X-beaks.
Would that be 3 horses and 2 axe-beaks? Or are we not taking both axe-beaks?
Well, you got a war horse.
Yeah, my
So,
horse.
And then Takari's horse that she bought.
I think
Yeah, I'm
Onora and Corra were riding the axe-beaks.
That's fine. If we're taking 5, that's cool.
Okay. And you just here. You see the other. You see the halfling Milo turns to you and says, and also I recommend you could take on the full ride from No Style to Egron. You could just do one full trip, but since Eshibia's in the way, I would recommend you could refuel. You could take that as a rest stop and you could refuel there.
See why not?
We can go see Kataga.
And my brother.
Are you talking about the wimpy prince that we helped?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh god.
Takari's first love.
Takari, are we gonna marry you off to him?
No. Not unless I get to kill him first.
Why would you kill him first? Kill him after. I've had bad influences.
I'm just saying, to be honest, I wouldn't last very long.
Fair enough.
I just looked back at the Zoom meeting at the hat.
So we'll get blankets for our horses, however much that costs, and yeah, we'll definitely think about refueling.
Pop will pay for
I'll
everything.
say it'll be 1 gold for each of your mounts, but for your big horse there, Hugbear, I would say 2 gold. It's gonna take a little more. It'll take a little more
So
material.
7 altogether?
6.
6. Pop will hand it over.
Okay.
You're the best.
Wait, 6 gold for all the blankets, or?
Bob covered it.
Okay. My brain went elsewhere,
No,
and
totally fair.
like, my dog is like trying to get pets from me, so I'm also doing that too, and my brain is like, whirl.
Kunzi?
Yeah.
Bob is gonna Can I do like a look around and see what the three new
the new traveling merchants are?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, go ahead. So you step out, once you've done your business, you step outside, you look around at what the new traveling merchants are.
Takari will hold up.
You see that there is, you see there's one person that but you see these people, and you look across at all of them, and they all look to have really cool, they all seem to have, like, really unique stuff from all of them. You see one guy, as you, like, take a listen to, like, what each of them do, you see there's one that focuses on, leatherworking. There's one guy that has, like, bits and pieces, knickknacks and sorts. And then you come across an interesting situation where you see on opposite ends of, like, the little pathway that leads up to the permanent merchants, you see there's a black cloaked figure and then a white robed figure just sort of, like, doing, like, an intense stare down at each other.
He's gonna stop directly in the path and between the two robed figures and say, "What are y'all doing?"
You see the black cloak figure goes, "He keeps judging me."
That's not very nice.
And you see the white robe figure goes, "But don't you realize what this person does?"
No, what do you do?
Or you see the guy goes, the black figure goes, "So I dab in a little bit of necromancy. So what? It's not like I raise an undead army and ravage the town. I'm just here to sell things, okay? I do it for a living. Unlike this guy who praises his ideologies and gives away his idols and blessings." And you see the white figure goes, "I do what I think is best for Pelor."
Hmm. Isn't that the thing that we, like, kicked out of the other city?
Yes, that is correct. Pelor was the religion of the one paladin of the church that was up in Ishubia before you killed the head priest.
He's gonna look at the necromancer,
Okay.
and be like, "What do you sell now?" What?
Scroll.
Bad influences, man. She was such an innocent child.
And he says, "Well, I mostly have components for the spell casting specific for necromancy, but I also have spell scrolls. If you would like him, I also have I have this particular dust on me."
What does it do?
Well, let me tell you. If you take a little bit of this dust, take a pinch of this dust and spread it over water. If you spread it over, like, let's say a 15-foot cube of water, the water just dissipates, just dries up, gone.
And what? How much would something like that cost?
I have two of these. I have two of these bags, and each bag is 250 gold.
Okay, and she'll just pull it out of her pocket and hand it to him.
What, 250 gold?
Mhm.
Okay. Would you please add dust of
That sounds
dryness?
interesting.
Please add dust of dryness to your inventory.
Okay.
And also, when you get the chance to, afterwards, roll a d6 for me.
Aw.
If you just sprinkle that over, food and make somebody eat it, will they like dehydrate and die?
Ooh, that'd be mean. I got a 2 printed.
2. He explain. The necromancer explains that this has about 6 pinches worth of this dust.
Okay.
You can look at the description in there.
Yeah, I will in a minute.
Alright, so 250 gold.
She's just gonna keep talking to this necromancer and be like, "What kind of spell scrolls you got?"
Oh, well, I never really think I've run into someone that has interest in this kind of school. It's the one. This is sort of the one. Sadly, this is like the one school of all magic that's kind of frowned upon, and yet it saves lives. Like, you heard the spells Revivify and Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this school of magic. So it's more than just raising skeletons for an army. It saves lives. They just associate necromancy with undead, and that's it. Anyway, I have 4 spell scrolls. I have one that casts Animate Dead. I have one that does Gentle Repose. I have one that's called Raise Dead. I know the irony of what I just said with what the scrolls I have. And then I also have Speak with Dead.
Okay. I don't think I can use any of those. She's gonna look at Takari because Takari came with her.
What was the spell scrolls?
Animate Dead, Gentle Repose, Raise Dead, Speak with Dead.
I want to take the Speak with Dead because I already have the other 3.
Well, fuck me then. It's gonna be, he says, okay, 90 gold.
90 gold?
90 gold, 90.
She'll hand them over the 90 gold.
Okay. Alright, and he says, alright, well, that's practically much that I have. Like I said, everything else is mostly, it's mostly, arcane component stuff. But,
Thank you.
alright.
So you would have like components for different spells.
Well, not like,
He's got specific necromancy components.
yeah, like I have,
Like, say if you had like a tier inside of a gem worth 300 gold.
not that kind.
Okay.
Mostly just like a focus. I have candles. I have incense.
You have body parts.
Actually, hold on. He just goes into a bag and pulls out a slab of meat.
Do I want to even know what that's from?
Can we tell what it's from by looking at it?
You can make a nature check.
Well,
Bob, you're uncertain. Takari, it's human flesh.
So, who'd you kill to get that?
I didn't kill anyone. He was already dead when I found him.
Right.
Hey, I've run into weird customers before. Okay, I gotta make my business somehow with this school of magic, and sadly, I had to dip my toes in that direction.
poor guy.
If you want to look for something that's more innocent, you can talk to Whitey over there. It points over to the priestess behind them.
I'm just gonna put on an air of like what she believes is like her grown-up voice, like her I'm in charge voice. She's gonna go, "We are the leaders of No Flee Asylum, and you are not allowed to fight while you're in our city. She can put her hands on her hips.
Are you talking to the you're talking to the white one?
To both of them.
Okay. Oh, you see the white one, the one of the white robe goes. I guess I can't argue with that. Looks over towards the necromancer. I'm sorry for causing you trouble. And you see the necromancer goes, "You better fucking be."
And then she's just gonna like wave at both of them and wander off to go and see what everybody else is still doing.
So, what did the guy in the white robes have for sale?
All right.
I missed that whole conversation.
I didn't ask.
I got jump scared by my doorbell.
I didn't ask him.
Oh.
He
Well-
didn't miss it. I just ignored him because we had trouble with that god. I'm good.
Takari will ask him then.
Okay. You see, you walk up to him and says, "Oh, hi. Well, I have a variety of things. I have your typical church wares. You know, I got holy books. I have incense. I have the holy symbol of Pelor himself. I also have spell scrolls and other miscellaneous stuff that I think you would find interesting."
What kind of spell scrolls?
All right. Give me a second. He goes underneath like his stand and pulls like a bunch of scrolls. Okay. Let's see if I can remember correctly. I have Cure Wounds, Identify, Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing, Divination, Remove Curse, Speak with Dead, Greater Restoration, Raise Dead.
Raise Dead brings people back to life after they've been dead for 10 days. You know, like on a long voyage, and Hugbear dies. And
They're
you're like,
a little
oh,
stinky though when you do that.
Hugbear, you wouldn't even notice. Or Corra, nicknamed Stinky.
No.
How much would the greater restoration be?
It's 450 gold for this one.
400 gold. But that's fine. She'll hand him the 450 gold for the greater restoration spell.
All right.
No.
He literally had almost the same spell. Spy versus spy going on over here.
Keep typing in the wrong thing. And it's like, no, just do the thing that I need you to do, please. So I got greater restoration and a speak with dead spell scroll.
Yep.
Already there.
How do I add them into my inventory?
You go to inventory, click on add item. Just look up spell scroll, and then just look up. Also, you gotta look up the what spell level these guys are. So speak with
Pretty sure I just had Hugbear in my head.
here, let me. So what do you just? Greater Restoration is a 4th level spell scroll.
Okay.
And then what was the other one? Speak with Dead.
Yeah.
Speak with Dead is a 3rd level spell scroll.
So Bob was waiting at the door while she did that. And when she hears them talking about more spell scrolls, she's gonna come back over.
Okay.
Did you say you can raise the dead?
Well, I have a scroll of Raise Dead. Yes.
How much is that one?
1,250.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I realize that money means nothing to Bob, but there could be like a slight negotiation.
Will you take?
Anything.
No, will you take? I don't know. Someone help me haggle.
This one sapphire.
I'm not there.
This one sapphire worth probably like 3,000 gold.
Actually, yeah, she's gonna pull out a sapphire and say, "Will you take this sapphire?"
Oh.
Found in the Fae. I'm not there.
Magic.
Make a persuasion check, Bob.
$15?
15? I'm gonna roll a d20 here. Hold on. Okay. You see he looks up to you and he goes, "You know, I tend to do my trade in gold, but you know what? This sapphire here looks very rare. I will take it."
Okay. She'll hand it over.
That sapphire just saved a life.
And then she'll tuck the spell scroll in her pocket, maybe give to Onora.
All right. And which one you pick?
know.
Which one you pick again?
So raise the dead? Raise?
Raise dead.
Yeah.
Raise.
I don't know if I can learn that.
No. What happens is it'll require an Arcana check, the DC being 10 plus the spell level. But if your class can learn if you're able to learn that spell through your class or classes, one of your classes, you get to roll the Arcana check with advantage.
Alright, let me look.
That is how reading spells.
Bard, cleric, paladin.
So no, you would not be. So you don't know it, Bob.
Oh no, mine's druid and ranger.
But Bard, Cleric, and Paladin can.
Okay, those are the ones that can learn it.
Those are the ones who can learn it and to do the roll with advantage. You can still do the roll, it just won't be at advantage.
She'll just put it in her...
Okay, Raise Dead is a 5th level spell, so add a 5th level spell scroll.
And then she'll give it to Onora when they meet back up with Onora.
And she goes, "Well, before you go, may I interest you in this candle?
What's it do?
It's a special candle.
This what I think it is.
What's it do?
Well, depending on how you view the world, if this candle, with this candle lit near the right people, if they're with the right people, it can help those kind of people. And let's say if let's say someone as yourself, small one, were to hold it.
Bop.
Hi, Bob. If someone like you were to hold it, you could be able to cast. You could be able to cast spells. You could be able to cast spells, and it's as if you're not expending energy to do so.
How much is that?
And also, when you light this for the first time, you can cast a very powerful spell, but doing so would destroy the candle immediately. Because I only have one of these, it's quite expensive. 50,000 gold.
50,000.
It's very powerful.
Don't worry, if I know anything, we find the rogue and steal this tunnel. I'm not there.
I don't have to. I had a bad idea.
You'll come back invisible.
What was your idea, Bob?
If you give me the candle, I'll let you pull a card from my magic deck.
Oh my God, Bob. Bob.
Magic.
Tell them this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Magic deck? What do you mean?
So we went on a trip to the Feywild a little while ago.
Oh.
And as a gift from me destroying this horrible blob monster, I've learned a lot apparently. I found this deck of cards, and she's gonna pull out her pouch and kind of shake it.
Okay.
And if you pull the card, you get to pull a card, and it could either give you everything you've ever wanted, or a bag of gems, like it did me.
Oh, so it gives you something, whether it's good or really good.
Yeah.
This is a layered check.
It's just giving me good things, so I'm just going one, but I know.
Okay, good point. Good point. But you've also seen what it can also do.
I mean, all it really did to my other friend was take all her worldly possessions away from her, but she can buy more of those.
Okay. Are both you and are Bob and Takari both proficient in persuasion?
No. Where's?
Yes, I am actually.
Okay. Then I need one of you to make one of you to make a persuasion check.
Takari needs to make it.
Does that work?
I need to do a roll. Hold on.
If this works, I swear to God, I will worship the Lord.
He goes, well, you know what? Since I'm presenting you with a once in a lifetime opportunity, I guess I could present you with a once in a lifetime opportunity. Deal. So, here you go, little one. Bob, I need you to add a candle of invocation in your inventory.
Oh, I'm a bad person.
Holy fuck. You just got a 50k candle, and you're about to blow up our town.
Let me tell you, this guy rolled a natural 5.
Oh, poor thing. So she's gonna take her cards and she's gonna give it a little shake. I have to shuffle them, and she's gonna shake it.
Sure, you shake it.
And then she's gonna open the drawstring and tell him to pick out one card.
If you summon a fucking demon and you both die today.
I live for the chaos, so go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 here.
Like Takari. She's gonna whisper.
5.
Hugbear and everybody come here.
Okay. And then...
She's gonna cast message to Hugbear and the rest of the party. You may want to come and to the trading post just in case.
We're outside the trading post. They're inside the trading post. Or they were.
Are we going, Hugbear?
I'm terrified of what they've done.
We were left unsupervised.
Like, hey guys, let's just get only the things we need to survive before we head into the Arctic a bit. And now we don't have a town anymore, kind of thing.
I guess we're gonna go check on them.
Yeah.
Am I waiting for stuff to happen there?
I'll wait 30 feet outside the building.
You see the guy pulls the card, fifth from the top, looks at the card, wonders to himself, I wonder what this card does. And then the heavens open up, and you see a small sun drift down. As you hear the sun go, "My proud servant, I am in joy in your work in my name. As a special reward, I will bless you." And you see a hand extends out from the sun, and it touches the guy's forehead. And you see he starts to glow with energy. And then he also goes, "You know what? Since you sold that one, let me give you. Since you just sold that, I'll give you something else." And then the arm retracts, and the sun floats back up, and the heavens close.
We're still alive!
Is the guy still alive?
Always.
Did we see the heavens open from outside the building?
It's certainly, the outside got definitely brighter outside for like a minute or two.
As the light subsides, Hugbear walks in.
Walks out, you mean?
Yeah.
We were at the front. We were like in the front door, like right at the front entrance of it.
Oh, you see the priest is just looking at himself and goes, I have been blessed by our Lord and Savior himself, Pelor. What a joyous day."
I think that was worth a lot more than one thing.
You okay, bud?
I feel amazing. I feel powerful in some way. What that is, I don't know, but I will forever remember this day. Goes up to you, Bob, and shakes your hand. "Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should probably just ask him if he wants another.
Once in a lifetime.
Well, if you're not going to self-combust, so we're gonna go now.
May the Lord be shining down upon you, guiding you to a right path.
Okay, she'll just grab Bop and just run before anything else happens.
I would like Takari and Bob make a perception check for me.
Okay.
I am proficient in perception.
Same.
20 fever.
Takari rolls. Okay. Takari, you don't catch it. Bob, you hear the white robe figure whisper under his voice saying, "And the best part was the card looked like a sun."
I wanted to...
And that's all you hear before he's like, you see him just start packing his stuff.
He's about to go open a church, y'all.
Just don't open it here.
Alright. Anything else that people want to do?
No, I mean, we got our gear, we have our orders in, everybody's paid up.
Have we heard back? We haven't heard back via your magic letter like that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Then I'll say, unless anyone else has something particular they need to do for the day.
I was just gonna use the sending stone to ask Onora if he was still in.
Pleoburg?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's do that now, I guess.
at some point she does split off from the group, and she kind of goes more secluded area. And in the Sending Stone, she will ask, Emerald, are you still in Feywild?
Oh, hi, Nora. Yeah, I'm still in Pleaburg. Why? Are you coming to Pleaburg? Are you coming back?
I just have a favor to ask you.
Okay.
Is there any way to contact the Kyrene?
Well, to contact the Keyrin. Don't worry, I fucked it up too. Well, you can always pray. But sometimes he comes to you. Why do you ask?
You could say there has been a bit of a snag while we were in the Feywild.
Is the Keyring captured again? Is he captured the Feywild now?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
More so to do with myself. I may have gotten myself into a bit of trouble.
What did you do? What happened?
As you can tell, they're being chased by something cartoony.
There was some magic cards. And the card that I drew, I lost everything that was not magical.
Oh. Interesting.
That included my titles here in Nofli style, which I have gotten back.
Wait, you had a title in Nofli style?
I was a ruler of Nofli style, you dimwit.
Were you? I don't recall that.
Yes, that's part of the issue. The card erased all memory of that.
Huh. Well, in any case, are you ruler of Nofli style now?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations!
I'm just going to ignore that. Anyway, so there's only those options that you spoke of.
Yeah. Those are the options, yeah. I mean, that's from my experience.
Alright.
Are you still champion?
See, I don't know if the city would know that, because it wasn't really technically announced.
He would know.
Wouldn't he remember you telling him?
The whole arc was right around him. He would know.
Yeah, if you were still champion, wouldn't you know?
Shh.
Am I still champion like my father and mother before me?
I don't know.
Shut up.
Bye. After a bit of hesitation, she will go ahead and ask.
Are you still there?
Yes, I am, you idiot.
Damn, you are mean to the person that raised you.
I still feel the connection, but I just wasn't sure anything just happened now.
No,
I bet you beat my ass.
Just a real quick question. Do you remember when I told you that the Keyrin told me I was the champion, like my father and his father before him?
He's finally giving you a title? I mean, I know it's been like over a month since we rescued him from the rising star, but I don't recall him giving you a title at that point.
Bad card.
Is this the same thing as Alliance of you having a title in No Flesh style?
Yes, and the cards.
Oh, well. Well, like I said, I guess the best way is to pray, and then he'll also appear in your dreams.
Yes, I will.
I can also pray if you wish. I can see if I can have him go your way.
The kid in the background's right. You got fired.
Do as you wish, Emerald.
Wow.
Alright. Well,
I will. And at this point, the frustration is just clearly in her voice. And she's just like, I will speak with you at a later note. May peace be with you and sleep well, my friend.
as to you as well. Have a good night.
Oh my Jesus. Hey, Christ, sorry.
At this point, because she's actually in her like sleeping chambers, she's going to, out of anger, toss the stone on the bed, and just out of pure frustration, and just like storm out of her chambers, storming off to wherever her feet take her.
We cut back to on Emerald's end as like he's kind of like rubbing his head a little bit. He goes, well, she could have hung up before throwing that. Ow. And then we cut back to Nofli Asile. So is there anything else the party wants to do before we go to the next day?
No.
Sadly, we do not have that kind of request. But I guess, yeah, you guys will go to sleep and you take a long rest and wake up the next morning. Actually, before you went to sleep, Hugbear, you get a reply letter. Basically says, they received the message, they expect 5 by the 20th.
Obviously, at the night before they sleep, she's gonna pray.
Make a religion check with advantage.
Charles like, new god, who dis?
New god, who dis? 23. Okay. All right. And so you make a prayer. You don't feel anything, so you go to sleep. In your dreams, you find yourself in sort of like that, like cloud-like scenery you were when you were like between life and death back in Pleoberg. And you see the Keyran approaches you and says, I feel an attachment towards you, but I don't recall why.
You lost your identity. This is what identity theft feels like.
Absolutely. This is what an existential crisis feels like. I don't know who I am.
Life lesson for you kids, don't share your identity to the internet.
She's gonna stand there, just kind of like baffled and almost bemused. Just like kind of muttering to herself, like, I can't believe this. it even extended this far. Fantastic. And she's gonna pause, stare at the Kieran, and she's gonna be like, how do I explain this?
Who is your daddy? What does he do?
I am your current, I believe you called it a champion. My father was the champion before me, and his father was the champion before him.
Oh, you're Onora.
Yes.
Right, okay. That's why you look so familiar.
We got these cards in the Feywild, and I had not the luck of the draw, and
you see that's your mistake there.
Yes, I realize that now.
And so what did it do? What happened?
I essentially lost all items that I have that were non-magical. Like I still have these bracers and this necklace and a couple of scrolls that I happen to have.
I think I'm beginning to sense what kind of cards you're talking about.
I don't remember if she knew what they were or not.
I
don't think she did.
I believe you were told by one of your allies what it was.
Okay.
Check him anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I believe one of my party members mentioned that they were a deck of many things.
Oh, that.
Either way, it's a cursed item that I really don't like.
Well, I'm not sure you've heard. I'm not sure if that's the only card that's been drawn, but from what I heard, it can do really good or really bad.
So far, I did everyone else fairly good, but myself...
I'm pretty sure I heard Pelor bragging about having a new champion.
Oh.
Could that have any relation to what your party found?
Ah,
Just got that priest murdered.
that
Right now.
I don't know of such things, but I sure to God hope not. And she's just kind of like at this point, like holding her head, like, oh my God, Bop, what have you done? just exasperation written all over her face, like. No, do tell what has been said.
Basically, he came. Basically, he was just coming to me, and he was just saying about how he was rubbing in my face that I no longer had a champion. But then he was coming around, he was sort of rubbing it to my face, saying that he just not a few moments ago got a champion of his own. He was some average priest. I don't know what made him so special to have him picked, but
if I had any guessed, I would have to say it's probably
Just
the
an everyday,
cards.
regular, normal guy. Everyday, regular, normal guy.
I guess it sucks for Pelor.
yeah. Let's just say how his new champion fares.
I don't have to fight it, do I?
I don't know. We'll see.
Fantastic.
If I get a 2 in order for lore, maybe. Because let's both admit it. Pelor is a punctitious asshole. Okay. He's so self-glorified of himself, and it's just annoying.
Aggravating, obnoxious, absurd. Pick your pick.
Yes. Anyway.
Yes.
So, I guess since this card took away your title, weirdly, you didn't... Whatever power I gave you, it's still there, but I guess I could just officially say... You're my champion? Again? This is strange.
This is very awkward. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just trying to figure out everything that has happened at this point.
Onora, you feel a steady pulse of radiant energy feel back into your body, and oh, Reality United with the raid. Hello, Reality.
Reality, baby.
Hello.
Welcome.
Reality, you missed. A lot has happened.
Crazy.
Onora just got their God Club card back.
Yeah, they got their champion card back after losing it.
And their ruler card.
This is what happens when you lose your wallet. You know? You just gotta go and get all those things back.
This is a D&D. This is
Getting that social security card back is just
The D&D version of identity theft.
literally.
Wholly an accident.
And so he says, well, then I guess things are settled. If you need anything else, I'm a prayer away.
And you just kind of see her make a face at that. She's like, Alright. And I guess I'm a dream away if you need me?
Yep.
However your whimsical shenanigans works.
We could just say goodbye to each other. We're on neutral terms.
Okay. Then I guess farewell it is for now, Kieran.
Farewell.
Speak with you another time.
And you see he walks off and eventually just fades. And then everyone gently just wakes up. To the next day.
At this point, when she wakes up, she's literally just rubbing her head. Aggravation and annoyance just like radiating off of her.
One's gonna be grumpy on the ride.
Alright, and so what do you guys do on this morning? It is now 7 days until you have.
The waffles.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. I could just say that.
Hugbear's gonna wake up to Corra cooking and actually awake before him for once.
All right. Hugbear, you smell the familiar smell of waffles.
Smell your smell.
Oh, God.
Smelling.
Is it noon? Did I sleep in?
Pops in her new house.
I thought it'd be nice to wake up early today.
I checked my forehead.
Who are you and what have you done with Corra?
Do I have a fever?
Hugbear, make a medicine check.
Corra's acting strange.
As I put
but
my
Hugbear has
hand
a fever.
to my furred forehead.
Make a DC 5 medicine check.
It'd be like doing this.
You're fine. You're fine.
Am I warm?
You're fine as far as you know.
I'm just excited. Getting my kid back, getting my husband back eventually.
Yeah, they should be here when we get back, right?
Mhm.
And if all goes well,
The faster we get there, the faster we get to come back.
by then we might have a couple of walls and protection around this town.
We still need a school, but we can work on that.
We're starting with a small library, literally in your house. And if homeschooling doesn't work,
I'm never home. How am I supposed to homeschool?
fair enough.
You have a husband, right?
I do have a husband.
All right. So what do you guys plan for the day?
Well, I'm eating whatever is presented in front of me.
All right. Make a roll for taste.
That's a D100
uh,
or 20.
I think it's an insight check.
I think I made Hugbear a very nice breakfast of waffles and bacon and eggs.
Oh
and
wow,
toast.
the more you keep listening, the lower the lower the advantage. Yeah, Hugbear, she's pretty good. She makes some good breakfast.
I haven't killed my family yet. So
I mean, she's able to raise one child, and she is very qualified to raise you.
listen, I've practically raised two. I've got a Hugbear. I taught him math. Taught him.
Every language I know.
1 plus nom equals eat.
Even the languages that I don't speak, the Hugbear speaks. I taught him.
Draconic. You speak Draconic? Weird that I learned that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You thought you were copying Thieves Can't, but
Picked up Draconic. Best breakfast ever.
and
Thank
then
you.
Corra's ready to get going.
Takari's pretty much ready to go.
All right.
Meanwhile, in their backyard, Bop is inside her house eating breakfast.
I think Corra called out for you.
In her little.
I think I had like a dinner bell that I go ring for y'all. Just like, get over here.
But like
Corra
dinged it in the
Absolutely.
secret tunnel.
Takari's house is all the way at the other side of the road, though.
No, if you take a look at the if you look at
the dad whistle.
if you look at the
know?
map, you see that you're right next to Corra's home as you wanted it, but then like
I am.
you're not that far. You're not really far away from. Sure, it's like
Your hobbit hole was like part of our secret tunnel out of here.
Yeah, but Takari's house is like 41 feet away.
Takari can Misty Step.
Oh, so you have to. Oh, boo-hoo! Bob has to walk over there.
And she's
Hold
an
on,
elf.
Bob is only 11 feet away. She's fine. Bob is cool. I was
Bob
saying that,
essentially just has a bedroom off of the house.
right? Bob
He's
just got
shut
her
out
own
back.
house. She's got her hobbit hole that
All right, so
suspiciously looks like the kind of hobbit hole that a respectable hobbit would live in.
you guys getting ready to travel to Egron?
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you getting to Egron? Let me pull up the map here for you guys. How do you plan?
Oh, she's a dragon.
Are you just gonna go straight through Eshubia and go straight to Egron, or do you want to make a pit stop to?
Yeah, we'll go to annoying baby Prince Land and then move our way up to dragons.
Okay, so
Dragons?
so when you'll arrive. So with this, because you're gonna be taking a pit stop, which may take which you may leave like what, the next day, something like that. It's gonna take an extra day, so you'll get where you would have originally gotten there by the 19th. Get into Egron by the 19th. You would get there on the 20th.
That's what we told them, right?
Yep, that is what you told them. You told them you expect to be there by the 20th.
Yeah.
Cool. So it
We're
will.
not lying.
So it'll be.
Nailed it.
So let me just shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bob, I think that route will take more than 8 days.
So you'll get to Eshibia by the morning of the 3rd day of travel. You'll leave Eshibia whenever you want, and it's another 3 to 4 days travel to Egron. This is already including Hugbear's barbarian capabilities.
Perfect.
Right. And so you guys.
If we're late, we excuse.
Yep. And so you guys start to travel up north. For your first, I need someone to roll me a d4.
I will.
Too late.
Damn it.
Bop. Bop got.
I shouldn't have.
Bop rolled. It gets a 3.
That's how you fight every time.
so that means...
Take the better one, whichever one means not death.
Bob, since you rolled the 3, roll me percentile dice.
Oh. 1, 2, 20. 80.
Okay. You start to travel, and along your travels, you
Nothing happened.
come across a tree that looks different from the others.
I talk to the tree. I can do that.
Alright, as you get closer to this tree, you notice that there's a weird structure about it. That parts of the bark almost resemble a face.
Let me see. I know I have the spell somewhere.
You speak with trees?
Speak with
Speak
plants.
with plants?
Yeah.
If it's got a face, it's got a story.
Yeah, she's... Speak with plants.
Okay. But as you go to cast it, you hear the tree say, "No, don't worry, little one. You don't need to cast spells to hear me."
Okay.
As you guys all of you are able to hear, as you see the tree talk to you, the face talk to you. No, don't worry, big guy. I am but an old oak. All I can do is just sit and watch and trade stories or anyone that
Land in the call, let's go.
and trade stories to travelers that are willing to listen.
What kind of stories?
We are in a bit of a time crunch, so
Well, I've seen the beauty of nature. I have seen the wrath of man. I have seen many alike. I don't know how old I am.
You know how you tell how old a tree is? If you cut it, you count the rings.
We're not cutting him down, sweetie.
I know that. I was just saying.
That would be rude of us.
well, if I only cut half and then we counted and doubled.
Oh, but
Kids.
I've forgotten my manners. I am truly sorry. My name is Grandfather Oak.
It'd be nice to your grandfather.
Never had a grandfather before.
I could be your grandfather if you're interested.
That got really creepy real quick.
Yeah.
I hate that voice.
I'm fucking leaving.
What is stopping us from leaving? We could just leave.
He's been leaving for years.
Shut up. It's just a cool tree.
Now that was a good joke.
Why don't you make this tree pull a card?
Well, I may have limbs, but I don't have arms. I don't have hands. I just
Limbs.
I just exist.
Is its mouth moving though?
Yeah.
What that mouth do though? It can pull a card.
Inappropriate.
I'm going to say no for this.
No. So what? You just tell stories to random people?
I also just see what's happening. Things pass and go. I'm an observer.
What's the craziest thing you've seen in the last month?
Oh, craziest thing I've seen in the last month. Huh. Well,
Us.
I have seen, well, there was the war, and I've seen many odd creatures. I have seen dragons, I have seen giants, I have seen what you may refer as dinosaurs. I have seen all sorts of things back in the day, but that was a long while ago.
Do you happen to remember the names of the main 5 giants? If you were there long enough?
The name of the what?
There's 5 giants.
The last great 5 giants, whatever the hell they were. What was it? They had a really cool name, and now I can't remember. God damn it. Oh, did somebody write that down?
I did. I don't know where it's in my note. So we have Domdius, Sinus, and Zonorus, but we don't know the other 2 names.
What was
Don Diaz.
Infinite? You didn't write down the name of the giants?
I typed it in one of our chats.
Hold on. I got this. It is. Hold on. It's Domdius and Synats were the only 2 that I have.
Well, oh, you're talking about those 5 giants?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I've heard their names get passed around, but let's see, there was Domdius, there was Sinaz, there was Zonrus. What are the other 2? Oh! One of them was, Ragrog. It's spelled Ragrog.
Are you supposed Zoners?
That one is, Zonrus is Xonrus.
That's what I thought it was.
What was the spelling of the first one that you said?
Ragrog, Ragrog. And then there was sort of there was the oldest and the leader of the bunch, Nezor, Nezsor. But it has been a long while since I've last heard those names. Or even thought about them.
We know all 5 names now. Is that a thing? If we knew all 5 names, we would go back and get that sortie thing?
Maybe.
Have you heard of legends of a Dragon Slayer sword?
Yes! That was a sword wielded by a champion whose name was long forgotten, which helped turn the tide in favor during the war and helped the good guys beat the evil king. And
The
then
evil king.
yes, from that war, oh so ever long ago.
Was the king of giants.
No, he was humanoid. and it was, and it was thought to be best that the sword, last I heard about it, be guarded. And the sword is now held in a lock in which there are five keyholes, or should I say 5 souls that hold it down.
So what, you gotta release the souls or what?
I don't know.
That was very interesting, but we do need to get going.
Anybody have like plant food on them?
I mean, there's sunlight. Does that count?
I mean, I
Any
have.
magical gift we could give to this old ass tree to say thank you?
No, it's fine. You don't need to repay me in a way.
Are you sure? Because I could make you grow taller.
No, it's fine.
Not plant growth.
This old
Speed up its growth.
this old tree has seen a lot. Has seen many.
If you just speed up its growth, does it make it closer to death?
I think so.
Well, not necessarily, because trees live a long time. We don't actually know when trees actually die. They don't just die like humans. They continue living.
Onora just actually does.
I'm just saying.
Maybe if we come back this way, we can learn more from you.
Well, don't be afraid to swing by and say hi.
Op's gonna ask a stupid question. Are you always here?
Yes, I've been rooted here for a very long time.
He's a talking magical tree.
I can't really go anywhere.
I'm gonna detect thoughts.
On who?
Okay.
On the tree. It's like, I can't wait to wrap these people up and eat them.
You don't get anything.
Shit.
You are like a Time Lord. It doesn't work on wood.
You see the tree looks over to you and says, I understand if you don't trust me. I am a talking tree.
I was very curious. Well, I guess we'll be back.
But before you go, I have one question one rhetorical, philosophical question I must leave with you. Where did all the tree wives go?
Tree wives?
Yeah, the tree wives. There were many of them, and then one day they were just like up and gone. But again, rhetorical.
Was this once a forest? Like, is this the only tree around?
Oh no, there are other trees around, but this one seems to be the only one that can talk.
Is he talking about like dryads?
We'll never know.
Because you don't drink our tears like that. Because such fellas. He enjoyed that too much.
Salty.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Anyways.
He goes, well, enjoy the rest of your journey in life. And I hope hope what I told you serves you well.
Thank you.
back to sleep. The tree just seems to fall back asleep.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
Hoth, we're on campaign.
Everybody slow the hell down.
And so eventually you guys make camp for the night.
Yeah, sure.
Takara will take first watch if no one else wants to.
Well, I can just safely say that nothing comes attacking you on that night, so I was just prompting to see if anyone want to do some role playing of sorts.
I have nothing to say to any of you.
Fine, then be that way.
What did we do?
I'm going to bed.
Hugbear, he's the king of sleep.
It's amazing I don't just sleep on my warmers.
So
Yeah.
confused as to what we did.
Sorry.
All right, and so you all take a long rest. Wake up the next day.
You know, somebody should probably watch Bob because she does have the desire to open her pouch and take out another card.
No.
And yeah, on your next day of journey, nothing seems to come upon you guys. Nothing attacks you on your road trip, and you guys make camp again. And you guys take a long rest. And you guys wake up on day 3 of your journey. And then just about 11 o'clock in the morning, you reach Eschubia.
They
Look at this
also don't
fucking
remember
dumb.
Onora. Estuvia, where they also don't remember Onora.
Yes.
Where they also think Onora is just like the person we bring with us sometimes.
She's the
here.
NPC the party takes along
Oh,
everywhere.
oh, 07, girl.
I am not your servant.
Alright, and so, yeah, what do you got?
She's just the serf we keep around with us.
Estrubia changed since we last been there.
It looks actually a little healthier. Where where the majority of people that you have passed by during your first time around here seemed a little sicker or not as well kept. It seems that the people here, I guess, with a new leader in charge, things have gotten turned for the better for the people here.
Other than that one guy with the plague.
Asthma's a bitch around this house. I tell you.
Oh, I hope he's alright.
It's just because I was cooking and my stove is an asshole.
Okay. Alright. But yeah. That's what you're able to read from what you can see.
City's thriving. It's doing better.
Takara's gonna go annoy her brother.
Alright, so
As the youngest sibling, she has to.
you head over to the household. The Sternair household. In which, again, seems a little busier inside. And you head over to where you last remember where your brother was sleeping. You head over and you find the door closed.
She'll knock on the door.
And he goes, let yourself in.
Ooh,
You
you're
will.
waiting for.
She'll be like, before she opens up the door completely open, are you dressed?
Yes, I'm dressed, Takari. Open the door.
I don't need to see like the last time.
Just open the fucking door, Takari.
Like the last. She has walked in on naked brothers. I am offended.
Brothers also walked in on her too, so So, I see Estribia's running smoothly with your help, I presume.
Yes. Well, they're lucky that they have that their king has an advisor such as myself to be able to give guidance. But yeah, I'm glad that Codgaff isn't as stupid as I originally thought him of being.
Yes, me too. He did seem rather incompetent, didn't he?
Yes, but I can certainly say he's definitely filled in his father's shoes from what I've heard about his father.
So how is he doing, mentally wise?
Well, he's doing fine, but still a little childish. But other than that,
He is a human child.
He is.
I have a question for you.
All right.
And I should have mentioned this. Onora did follow Takari, so nobody was alone. But she's gonna ask. She's like, "Can he hold his liquor?"
I honestly don't know. I haven't seen him go out. Well, the one time I think the last time I heard he went out to drink, he was wasted. Well, I don't know how many drinks it took him.
Interesting.
May I ask why you all are here?
We're just passing through. Well, stopping for now until we get to Egron.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're gonna need a place to stay since your ride is gonna need some rest.
Preferably, yes.
I can see to it that the five of you can have your rooms. Can occupy some of the spare rooms.
And pancakes for breakfast?
Waffles, preferably.
Or that.
I will send a message to the cooks.
10,000 crepes.
Yes.
They're just tiny pancakes.
But yeah, everything is going. SGB is going in the right direction.
That's good.
I'm glad I got myself involved in this. Not that, well, I'm just glad it's under a more right leadership. If it was under Trudeau or whatever that idiot's name was, this place would not be going in the right direction.
We made a good choice. I mean, the city made a good choice.
Yes, they did. Well, unless you need anything else, I need to get back to signing paperwork that our Lord has refused to sign, and I have to do it for him.
Oh, what does he refuse to sign?
Just basically forms and agreements and contracts.
The boring stuff.
Yes, the boring stuff, essentially.
Anything we can help try to convince him on?
Oh, that way.
No, everything's fine.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember all the politics and stuff that was going on here. Didn't they release somebody here? We were like...
How was the people faring? Health-wise?
Oh, they're much better. The head nurse, Zor-El. She felt bad after keeping the secret about Katagaf's father being terminally ill, and stepped up to the challenge as the head healer, and because of that, she was able to take care of everyone who you probably saw that was sick in the church. But I can tell you now, if you go into that abandoned church, you won't find as many sick people. As the church is now not so much of a place of... It's not no longer much of a place of worship. It's more of a place of healing now.
Fantastic. As it should have been.
Well, again, I must get back to this paperwork. As he's just he's kind of like motioning you to get out.
We get.
Takari will ruffle his hair and then leave.
Alright, well, just do me a favor. Don't destroy anything. You flipped the town once. Please don't do it again.
Real quick before we leave, Hestein was real good for gunpowder, I heard.
Yes. When I left, there was mentions of adding firearm, adding explosive weaponry to our defense systems. But that was when I left. It was just in mentions. I haven't heard much about it. I've been too busy here.
Good night.
Did you guys have mines?
I don't recall what mines we have.
Okay. I'll leave you be.
All right.
I'll ask your dad.
Enjoy your day. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
No, just the ruffling of his hair and then trying to leave.
Okay. And so you guys are out of his room.
Tavern, or what are we doing?
You want to go meet your ex-boyfriend?
No.
Ex-fiance, you mean?
Yeah.
No.
And remember, this is all Corra's idea.
Angry.
Come on now, wife. You know it's true.
Oh my god. What do you guys do?
Well, there's an old cabin in the woods that we can go hang out in, or go drinking and darting.
Drinking and darting sounds great. Corra?
Evan?
We can go drinking and darting as long as no one separates from the group.
Stares at Takari.
Wrong city.
Did we all go somewhere together? I thought Bob walked off by herself. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, and so you guys head over to the tavern. Presuming you have anyone having drinks before darts, please make Constitution saving throws.
Of course. Let's see how drunk Onora is this time.
Oh,
18.
she holds her drinks. She holds her drink.
She's too irritated to be drunk.
Yep. Who else is who else is
attempts to detect thoughts on Corra?
Corra? Is Corra doing drinks first? Okay.
No.
Okay. I believe you just make the save.
Get out of my head.
6 seconds later, I try on Takari.
Takari, make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm trying to make a Constitution save.
Okay. After you make a Constitution saving throw, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap. I think I did the wrong one.
Yes.
No, you got.
Either way, you would have passed.
Well, you made the.
No, I did the wrong one for the Constitution.
Well, hold on, wait. Do you have proficiency in Constitution saving throws?
I don't know.
Cool.
No.
Okay, so it would have been the same. You would have have the same bonus anyway. So I allow you to keep the 18.
Okay.
Because if you had proficiency, I would have had you reroll. But so 18. So you hold your drink. You feel someone trying to get into your head.
Yeah.
So
If you really want to know what's going on in my head, just ask.
All right. If no one else is drinking, everyone make your first round of dexterity checks.
I did already.
Well, good for you.
Listen, Linda.
Look at that 8.
Wow, Takari coming out on top. So Takari,
Twice.
Bop.
Yeah, and she's supposed to roll. Oh wait, I'm not drunk. Right?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't. 1, 2.
I was thinking.
Oh,
Thought I was drunk, so never.
we'll take the first roll of 19, but Corra manages to sneak in there. Wow, Corra, shit.
Or no, I'm just kidding.
Natural 20 in first position.
Or uses inspiration.
I won't do it to you.
Onora is using inspiration on Corra.
Do I have enough? Hold on. Let me see if I have enough.
Is 37 enough?
You know, I have enough for this. Go ahead,
Can
re-roll
I,
that
use
now.
can I use an inspiration to block out her inspiration?
That's not how this works.
Because I can do that all day.
That's not how this. This is not a counterspell. Your counterspell type bullshit.
I will say not for this one, but onwards I'll say yes. You'll be able to counter.
Why do y'all ever use inspirations and darts against me?
Because
Really
you got a fucking
good.
nat 20, and you
used
made me
that for
reroll
bullshit.
before. So this is fucking payback for when you made me reroll.
Okay, so again, Takari on
I
top,
only made you reroll after you made me reroll.
and
I
then
never
Fight,
made you
fight,
reroll.
fight.
Yeah,
Bob.
you have.
No, I did not.
So,
I need an
you
adult.
do well.
Aren't we all?
I need an adult.
That.
All right. Next round of dexterity checks.
How dare
Hugbear
you
is
call
going
me an
to
adult?
put his echo right in front of Corra before they throw.
Uh,
Thereby
Go ahead,
taking the
make your
dart
reroll.
in the face before it can hit the board.
I'm gonna stop playing darts with y'all. I'm gonna stop.
No, you're not.
Don't stop. We love you.
Let's see. What did Corra roll? 9. If you rolled a higher dexterity check, I would have maybe considered you throwing it around it, but since you failed, it hits the echo, and the echo disappears.
Cora's gonna leave the game.
What? Okay.
Cora's gonna drop out of the darts game.
Should
She's
I
over
give
it.
you an inspiration to make that roll better?
No.
No, fuck you. All right. So,
I just need to get one more person out.
so Takari again. Did Hugbear roll? Yes, you did.
Mine's at the bottom.
Okay. So, okay, what's second best? And then it's Bop and Onora. All right. Since Corra's stepping out for the last round, everyone except Corra make dexterity checks.
Why did it roll twice?
All right. So Hugbear. What?
I'm confused. Why?
Hugbear can reroll.
Hugbear, make another roll. Make another dexterity check.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 20. Damn it.
Ah. I could just
Corra, bully!
and then
I think technically
You killed my
that's from
echo.
Onora bullying, so.
Whose fault is that?
I'm just gonna safely say Takari wins again.
I don't even know how they rolled the second one because
It's weird
Oh.
sometimes. But I always take the first roll.
I'm gonna drink my drink now.
Karma.
All right.
Drinking my drink now.
All right. Make a con save.
Oh,
You cannot get drunk for the rest of the night.
that's a little annoying.
In fact, you're uncertain if you're drinking alcohol or if it's water.
I think he slipped me ginger ale.
Alright. So unless you guys want to do anything else specifically, we could just say you guys enjoy your night of drinks and darts Takari coming out as champion.
Hugbear buys Corra drinks. Don't be mad at me. It's just a game. You have been kicking my butt repeatedly.
As it should be.
I know. Without it, I think Corra would pretty much win every freaking game.
Yeah.
Corra always wins. She's like badass romance queen.
Takari's been doing really well the last couple of times. So.
Yeah, Hugbear.
Hugbear. Might have to change targets.
I was gonna say, Hugbear, you think Corra was your enemy?
Corra, remember that Bop did not use an inspiration to screw you up, and in fact,
Corra has not used an inspiration against someone else other than NPCs.
She's very mad that they did that to you. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
My Echo was there just be a cheerleader and all of a sudden murdered it. I don't know.
Sure.
And you guys enjoy your evenings. And you take your rest to the next day, in which it is now the 16th of the month, in which you'll have enough. In which if you left, you have 4 days of travel left, and you'll get there just in time. You'll get there on the day of the dinner at Egron.
Perfect. I just want to double check everybody's got rations and stuff and not dying of food the next couple of days.
No, I'm good.
And you also have 2 hunters.
You can hunt too.
Yeah, I've got rations.
I don't know. We're about to go into the wintry, and sometimes it gets scarce.
You want me to hunt food for now?
Well, I'm just so long as we have rations and can survive 10 days, I'm good.
As nothing.
All right.
We buy Onora 10 days worth of rations.
I'll need to buy 5 more days of rations.
All right, and so you guys.
To Corra, I promise.
So so I'm presuming you guys, you'll wake up in the morning. Hugbear, everyone's presented with a binful of waffles for breakfast.
However many you feel full, eat 5 more. We have a long trip ahead of us.
Cora's gonna put a couple extra in her bag.
And as you guys are eating, actually, you see, walking into the room, you see Kodgaff. He looks up and says, "Oh, hey! It's you guys!"
Hey.
Hello, incompetent prince.
Now, hold on. You gotta admit, I'm doing pretty well for an incompetent prince.
Oh, but you admitted yourself. That makes everything better.
I will admit that I was childish.
Was?
Okay, is.
That's better.
I
How
heard
are
you're
you?
giving Takari's brother a hard time.
He pulls out a gun. Well, he agreed that he would do all of the, he would do more of the advising stuff, and that advising stuff means that he gets to make the harder choices, which is those contracts. And sometimes the hard choices means doing all the writing.
What, I'm sorry. So what part are you doing?
Oh, I'm sort of the I guess while he's the brains, I'm the voice.
So you do nothing.
So
Well, I talk to the people.
Puppet.
But here's the thing. Aylmar may suggest, but I make the final decision. So I do make the decisions, but I do make decisions. Yes. I wasn't told that you guys would be here.
We're just stopping by.
Oh.
Show up unannounced, check on our people, make sure they're doing the right things, and if not,
Don't worry, everyone's feeling better. People are getting healthier, and things are going very well here. And through our trade connections review, I was able touch with Hestein and Jesmium and get stuff going on with them.
Fantastic. Have you heard about the growth in Nofliasile?
Oh yes, there were many people. There were people that have left here when there are not a lot of jobs available here, and so they left. I heard many of them left to Nofliasile because I heard there were openings there. You guys are growing a lot. You start to become more of a town. You're becoming more than just a town.
Yeah.
That's the point of ruling a country. You're supposed to build and prosper.
That is a good point. Well then,
Yeah, there's also like a roaming army, so I thought maybe we should be protected from that just in case.
a roaming army.
I might have unleashed a roaming army.
Oh. I will make sure my men are paying attention. I'm gonna go. I need to get back to doing work. You see, he walks over, grabs like a plate, grabs a couple of waffles, and says, "I miss these." And he walks away, waving you guys goodbye.
Just before he goes, I'm gonna ask him real quick. Just a trading agreement. If he has any mines or anything that can find gun, like the stuff for gunpowder. That's something that Nofliasile will flip the bill for, and something that can be very profitable for his people.
I will ask Amor to look. I'll ask someone to do some research. And if I hear anything from them, I'll get back to you on it.
Perfect.
All right. Have a good day. And walks away.
I'm good. Everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Everybody stocked up on rations?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. And so you guys get on your mounts and travel and start to travel more and get ready to travel north to the cold tundra of Egron.
As we
And-
get closer, we should change.
And this is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah, pow 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 pow.
Explosions, Michael Bay.